Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass has a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Don't get your money's worth. Radio show. It happened all around the Aussie show. It's a lot of move. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 10th day of January 2025. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, a little under bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning, but we're here. We're ready to go. I hate to start things off on a negative note, but I also feel like
we're pushing through.
If we're here and we're all hanging out and having coffee, we're just going to be truthful, about that we're just not feeling up to it. We went home yesterday and each got into bed after the show and really barely got out.
Spanked.
Really barely got out. So, but we were talking about it about 3:30 this morning and thought, let's do the show and then push through into the weekend. So, So hopefully we get this all out of the way now and then move forward with with this year. It's so weird because we had the time off and we both were like
relaxed and
can't wait for the new year to start, and we're gonna hit it hard. We're gonna do all this stuff, and it's just blah.
It kicked our butt.
Yes. And
it started slow with me. Like I didn't want to get anybody else sick, so I had something to do Friday night. I didn't do it last Friday night because I didn't want to get anybody sick.
Right.
But to no avail. I literally stayed in bed for like the entire day.
I did too.
And
yesterday.
Ate a banana. That's what I ate all day.
Well, and yesterday, it came on all of a sudden for me.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
You were not doing well during the show, actually.
Well, I woke up just feeling weird. Like something was weird with my stomach and I didn't know what was going on. It just felt like I was not right. When you can tell your body's just not right. So, but it was almost like, when you push to do something and then once the show was done, I was done. I was like, the plug was pulled. I could not function. So we got home and that was about it. So anyway.
And I don't think, honestly, I can't remember any time other than when you had kidney stones that I've ever seen you laid up like that.
Yeah, where I just got into bed.
That's it.
I didn't answer the phone. I didn't do
anything.
Didn't
move.
Yep. I texted a couple of people back that called me and I just said, I can't today. We'll try again tomorrow. But nonetheless, we will push through and do our best to have some fun this morning. Today is Houseplant Appreciation Day. We don't really have any, or a lot of houseplants. I guess we have a couple of plants in the house.
Yeah, I have a couple. I like them. I just don't. I really don't know how to handle them.
Yeah. I don't. This is going to sound weird, and I've never really given it any thought in my entire life till right now.
Yeah.
I don't think I like plants inside the house.
No?
I don't think I do.
No.
I don't know why. I don't have a good reason behind it. I'm just sitting here thinking about it right now. I've had one in my life because it was given to me.
Yeah.
And it died. And I don't think outside, sure, that's where they go. Bittersweet chocolate. I don't know why I feel that way.
That's where you belong.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bittersweet chocolate day.
You don't like that?
I don't.
Mm-mm.
No. What's bittersweet chocolate?
Dark
chocolate. Oh, well then, yes, I don't.
Chocolate.
Oh, okay. I always knew it as dark chocolate. So why are they messing with me? Why do you change the name?
It's just the percentage, of.
Oh, yeah, I don't like dark chocolate. Cut your energy cost day. Oysters Rockefeller Day. No, thank you. No for you on oysters too, right? No.
Yeah, they're slimy. I don't.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Save the Eagles Day, and Peculiar People Day.
Okay.
Today. So there you go.
I wouldn't say we're peculiar. Peculiar.
Peculiar.
We're not peculiar, are we? I don't know.
I don't know
dress
what's
a little peculiar.
What's peculiar?
Yeah.
I mean, I know odd, but
Yeah. Different.
What's normal at this
Weird?
point?
I don't know.
What's normal at this point? Because I'm not sure normal's
Who
so
wants
normal.
to be normal anyway?
Who is normal? I mean,
right.
I feel like I'm quasi normal,
Mm.
sort of normal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very plain Jane. I'm very,
You're
like-
simple. I would say you're simple.
See, and whenever you say that, I think of like,
What?
like that I need to wear a helmet to walk around on.
No, no,
like-
simple. You just
like,
you just don't.
I'm not very smart.
You don't. No. Why would simple mean stupid?
I don't know.
No. Simple just means not complicated. You don't need a lot of schmaltzy stuff. You just have basic needs. You're just a
Yes.
basic,
Mm-hmm.
you're a chicken parm kind of guy on a on an Italian menu. Right? You've traveled the United
You're
States.
a chicken parm kind of guy. That's
You know what
yeah.
I mean? You're spaghetti and meatballs. You're not like, oh, let me try
Right.
pasta alla blah, 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 blah.
Right. No, I don't like to. Right.
All the complicated,
When it comes to food, I'm very much like I
veal
like the things I
limon.
like.
No thanks.
I like the things I like. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you're simple. You're just you know what I think of when I say simple?
Mm-hmm.
Pork chops with cream of mushroom soup. That's
Now, what's wrong with? I mean, I know you don't like it, but
I didn't say anything's wrong with it. I didn't. But that's you. You're a crock pot kind of guy. Like just throw it all together and nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a thing. Speaking of crock pot, because I don't really understand the whole crock pot thing. I don't like it. I know that's two things already today that I don't like. Maybe when I'm sick, I get more.
I
crabby.
think you
Yeah,
do.
I
I
think-
do.
yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
funny.
My wick is short.
We'll draw it out,
So,
out of you
yeah,
today.
I saw a recipe for a potato soup.
Yeah.
On video, and I thought, oh, because you said you like potato soup,
Love it. Mm-hmm.
and it was in a crock pot, and they put all this stuff in the crock pot, and like the whole thing was that you don't have to melt anything down. Like there was a stick of butter, there was all this.
Yeah, you throw everything in raw
and then it just
boom.
heats, and then you're mixing it up and all.
Yeah.
I don't understand why we're not just throwing it in a pot and cooking it. Why am I doing this all in a crock pot instead of just cooking it?
Okay, because you can walk away. That's something you do like before the show. Like when I make my stew, I throw the potatoes, all the ingredients in it raw, including the meat. I turn it on low, and I know that about 12 hours later, 9 hours later, I'm going to have dinner. So 6 o'clock, then 6 o'clock at night, we're all good, and it'll all cook itself. I don't have to do much to it. I check it for water to make sure that it's got enough liquid in there, and that's it.
See, and that makes me nervous. I don't like the idea of just letting it sit, the crock pot on by itself when I'm not home.
Got it.
When we're home, I'm fine.
Yeah.
That's why I've never bought a crock pot, because everybody's like, you can put it in before you leave for work, and then you come home from work and it's done.
I love it too because it's nonstick.
Yeah.
Like everything, even if it burns, the stuff just peels off, or you add water and it just floats, and that's the end of it. Like it's easy peasy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like a good plan.
I just don't
Having
like
stuff
soupy, lumpy stuff. But for potato soup, that would make sense.
Right.
Stew, that would make
But
sense.
I'd rather just cook it.
Yeah.
I'll be home, I'll cook it.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel. I'd rather
Okay.
cook it. So anyway, all right, let's take a break. We'll come back, wrap up the poll question from yesterday, dive into today's Food Fight Friday poll question.
Do you want to, on break, do you want to think about things you hate? Because you're in that kind of,
I didn't plan it that way.
Mode.
I didn't plan it that way.
And another thing.
I don't know why that just popped up.
No, I think
Two
it's
things have
funny
just
because
come up.
that's definitely, you are more irritable and you're like, blah, stop, don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't want to. Yeah, because I don't like it.
I don't think you're unique in that, though. I think all of us are on a shorter wick when we don't feel well.
Right, and I'm not like a whiny. Please take care of me. I just want to be by myself.
Right.
I want to be 100% by myself. I don't. I just want to
Well,
be
and
left to my own.
Yeah.
Misery.
And because of that, you understand me, because I've got a lot of masculine energy, and I'm very like that when I'm sick. Please don't touch me.
Yeah, you just want to be
left.
left.
People are like, want to give me the chills? Don't touch me when I'm sick.
Yeah.
Don't breathe. Like,
no, but you do want not to be taken care of, but you want stuff like brought to you, and like you're better at like saying, yes, could you get me this? Yes, could you get me that?
Yeah.
Where I don't. Like but I also don't want anything.
Yeah.
Like I don't want any.
I just left you alone.
I just want to be there, miserable for 24 hours, and then be done with it. Go away.
Go.
Now. I'll give you your 24 hours. You can do it, but now I'm done with you. I don't want it. Yes, get away. So, all right. We'll be back.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza straight to your doorstep. Yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table. Good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, I'll get around to it someday, we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Stop by our office at 210 Washington Street in Rensselaer. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Head to Another Season in DeMott to find unique gifts for friends, family, and more. You may even find a little something for you, like I always do. At Another Season, you'll find Duke Cannon products for men and Capri Blue and Swan Creek candles to make your home smell amazing. The new patch bar is a great way to show off your personal style. Grab patches for things like hats, jackets, and koozies. They'll get all those patches put on your items right there in the store. Explore their gourmet selection of charcuterie essentials for that next get-together. No time to water your flowers? No problem with Forever Flowers. And they don't die.
Need a gift for any reason? Head to Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive updates and inspiration.
Need parts fast? O'Reilly Auto Parts has fast. Need them now? We've got now. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. We're O'Reilly Fast. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. The smarter way to clean your floors. It's time to make the swap. Swiffer Power Mop.
Introducing the new Swiffer Power Mop, the all-in-one tool that gives you a mop and bucket clean in half the time. The solution's built right in, so no heavy bucket, and the pad has hundreds of scrubbing strips to get deep into grout. Don't mop harder, mop smarter.
Swiffer Power Mop. Swiffer Power Mop.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. Two Tuohys, no waiting.
What gets you out of bed in the morning?
An alarm clock.
Keeps you going.
You guys do.
You're what keeps me going.
My favorite radio personality.
Make me laugh, make me cry.
Help me through some hard times.
Come rain or shine.
Boys, you. I can hear you.
My favorite radio station.
Huh. Sounds like you need to check your meds.
Showtime.
Stephen Charles with you. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out with us here on a Friday morning, portions of which are brought to us by Ed White Auto Sales, 1105 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer. Stop by, talk with Troy and all the good folks over there at Ed White Auto Sales. It's new to you at Ed White Auto Sales. Visit edwhiteautosales.com. You can check out some of their inventory right there on their website. Also, you can find some on their Facebook page as well. Also, want to mention our friends over at the Hilltop in Morocco. Play the high-low game with us. We'll draw a winner later this morning. We'll pick another card. We picked the card on Monday. I believe it was a jack, if I remember right. Jack of spades.
Mm-hmm.
So if you think the card today we pick will be higher or lower, and you guess correctly, you'll be entered in for a chance to win a $25 gift certificate to the Hilltop in Morocco. All right. Poll question yesterday was more open-ended. I remember that much. I don't remember what it was. I had 4 days where I had myself together this week. So
you're not feeling well.
So
don't
we'll
do
pull
that
it
to
back.
yourself.
We'll pull it back together on Monday. But I know we'd asked you guys. Was yesterday comfort foods? I think.
Yes.
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 No, it was
no.
not.
It was. What would you bring? If you had to run out.
Yes.
Like, but you already have your bag packed, and pets and all that stuff are like.
And I should have said
And
pets,
wives and
right.
spouses and kids.
Right. I said, besides the essentials, what is one thing that you would grab from your house if you had to evacuate? And a lot of people said pets, wives, and then pictures was a big one.
Yeah.
So you said scrapbooks.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to think what I would take.
We said chargers. We said phones because phones wasn't on there. But
I think I would be a lot about function, like for me. I'd be like, okay, we need this. We might need this. We might need this. Let's grab that. Like I said, maybe my autograph picture of Adam West.
I would grab anything that my parents gave me, just stuff. Like I have a shofar from my dad.
I don't think we could carry the dining room table out. I don't think that's that would be a lot.
No, but he gave me things that he used and stuff. So
yeah, stuff that's irreplaceable if I had time to move it. Rich says my Bible. Edward says laptop. It is all the photos. I mean that's maybe my computer.
Yeah.
If I had time.
Yeah.
If it was a quick one, it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't
close
believe...
dog, phone out the door.
Yeah.
Like, if it was a quick
I just
one.
can't believe what I'm seeing with these wildfires. It looks apocalyptic.
Yeah.
And it's in like 5 areas. Like, yeesh.
I know. I don't know what you do because I'm not a firefighter, obviously, but
I don't even know that you can prevent it. It doesn't. I mean, obviously you don't, you're not smoking in a park,
but when this happens over and over and over again,
s'mores and stuff, but
when this happens over and over and over again, don't you move? If this has happened to you multiple times in the same area, I mean, I don't know if every other year, we have our new house. It's not far from the cemetery. Let's say every other year, I don't know, there's a horrible smell of death that comes wafting over or something.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just making stuff up. I know I don't do this thing. I think I'd move. I'd have to move on.
Yeah.
And most of the homes that are there, they're people of that are very well off.
Mm-hmm.
So they could move.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would. And I realize that every time they don't all lose their homes. But every time it seems to get close.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Dick Van Dyke had his guest home start on fire? I mean, this was just a couple of months ago, and his neighbors had to put it out.
Well, he got stuck, so they saved his life. They got him and his family out.
He fell down trying to get the hose out.
Trying to get the hose out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what you can do to stop it, because if it's Santa Ana winds, and Santa Ana winds always come every,
I don't either. That's why I'm saying I think I got to leave.
Yeah. But I would like us to be able to have a discussion on that without it becoming partisan and political, because they're all jumping on Gavin Newsom.
Yeah.
And I don't know that there's anything Gavin Newsom could do. It's not like he's like, oh, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I don't know how that, I don't know enough to have an opinion.
Yeah.
But I do think if where I lived, fires start every other year.
Yeah.
That could possibly take up my home. I think I got to think about moving.
Yeah.
After about the second or third time, I got to go, okay.
They're also saying that the insurance companies won't have enough money to cover it. And I'm thinking,
which I don't understand at all.
Yeah. I mean, where's my premium going? But that's a whole
thing that I don't understand and would love to, because isn't that the whole point? Like, I know it sucks when things happen, but that's kind of why we have insurance, is because of when things might happen.
Right. Nobody says, yay, I want to pay my insurance bill.
Right. We don't, but that's what we have to do every month. And then if something happens, you have to pay for it.
Well, and you have to have the coverages. Like, I don't think most of us have like the bare minimum coverages for that purpose. Like, so yeah, it's it's a lot. Sue says, good morning. Good morning, Sue. Thanks for hanging out this morning. We appreciate it. So, Food Fight Friday. Our poll question for today. Which do you prefer? Prefer. So which one do you is your go-to, or whatever you're in the mood for today? So can we say both?
No, you have to pick
That's
one.
why I said
That's a food fight. It's a Food Fight Friday.
Steve's not feeling well, so if you think he's not going to be crabby, think again.
I'm not trying to be
crabby.
What do you
mean? Both.
I'm not trying to be crabby. Nobody purposely is crabby. So I'm
just laughing because I could just see.
No, I know, because
one of our
short
top
with
fans.
you earlier, and I know.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
So, all right. So, Food Fight Friday.
All right.
Which do you prefer, salsa or guacamole?
Oh, that's not fair.
Now, you can't go. Well, some places have good guacamole. Some places I like this one. Is this one? No. Whatever if you were going for chips today, what do you want? You want guacamole? You want salsa?
I'd have to say salsa because there's a lot of people who can't make guacamole. If it's not made fresh and if it's watery or like soupy, like it's got to be fresh.
Right.
It's got to be fresh. It's got to be lumpy, like chunky a little bit. It's got to be with ripe, like, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's funny that I had it fresh the first time I ever had it. We went to a restaurant that made it right there at the table side.
Did you have it though?
I did. I tried
it. I didn't
because
think
that
you
was the whole
tried it
thing.
there.
No, it was on vacation.
We wanted to eat that meal every meal for the rest of the time we were there. We were
But you guys had never had it, right?
No.
That was just it. So we were all going to try it for the first time because it was table side. We thought it was fun. We're on vacation, do something different.
And they're making it in front of us.
Yeah, so it was great. It was a blast. And I was like, I didn't like the texture.
Okay.
So then
we all did though, and
you loved it.
And I took a video. So then we all watched the video 100 times, and
I tried a couple other times, and it just didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, when we did it ourselves fresh at the cooking class in Maryville, I loved it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I even had seconds. I really, really liked it. So now I'm on the guacamole train. I like it.
More than salsa? No, sirree, Bob.
Never.
Nope. Yep.
I still,
yeah.
If there's chips and salsa, I mean, we
Please,
got
Ida's. We've got Ida's. I mean, we're
and I sat for 2 days eating that chips and salsa.
Yeah.
Like I was just when we were Monday. Was it Monday or Tuesday this week? That's what we did for dinner.
Monday tacos.
Yeah. And then I ate the chips and salsa after I got done with my tacos, and then again on Tuesday I had some left.
Yeah.
It's the best. Yes, I know.
I mean, there's nothing better than a fresh taco.
That was the worst part of being sick yesterday. It was my regular Thursday meeting with Mike at Ida's, so I didn't get my Ida's yesterday. So
I know.
No,
and you guys were really looking forward to that.
I know, because we didn't meet at all during the holidays.
Right.
Yeah. And I was all set for it yesterday, and then I was like,
you come back from those like skipping like a
well, and
like
then
your BFF. You guys are like,
well, and we talk about things that like business things and life things, and it's just it's
friendship is important.
It really is, yeah. So then I was up for it, and then had totally forgot about it.
Oh shoot! Did he go to the restaurant?
No. He texted me to make sure about 10 o'clock and said, "Hey, are we doing lunch?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm already in bed.
I'm on death's
door." Yeah. I'm in bed already. So yeah. Susie says, "Good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Even though you're under the weather, you still do a great job. Love you both. Have a great have a get well weekend. Thank you so much, Susie.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. That's
now,
very nice.
Can I just tell you, if you don't have a dog, get a dog.
Oh my goodness.
As long as you can take care of them.
Right.
Ace, when one of us gets sick,
mm-hmm.
First of all, he gets into a doggy panic. Kind of like when you've seen your parents get sick or something, you're like,
mm-hmm.
Are they going to be okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then he camps out, like not too close. It's almost like he knows I'm sick. Don't touch me. I'm not
mm-hmm.
really in the mood, but he still wants to like nurture you, or he wants to make sure you're okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's on watch.
Yeah.
Which I think is the cutest thing ever.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
and
the
then
best.
he's very cuddly with me because he's
mm-hmm.
panicked about you. So he's very like, Mom, tell me that Dad's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and he's really smart because yesterday he went and got me groceries at the grocery store. So, I mean, he really takes care of us well. He's just... All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, find out what's happening, and dive into some fun stories for the morning.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, snow with a high near 28. New snow accumulation of 1 to 3 inches. Tonight, a chance of snow before 9 p.m. Then a slight chance of snow after 2 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 18. Saturday, partly sunny with a high near 26. Saturday night, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 17. Sunday, a chance of snow showers and freezing rain afternoon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 31. Sunday night, a 30% chance of snow showers and freezing rain before midnight. Cloudy with a low around 15.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kiddie delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Hey, Liz, can you believe there are still some people buying their gold, silver, and platinum bullion from the internet?
That's pretty amazing, Jeff, especially considering that prices here at Vierk's Fine Jewelry always beat both local as well as the big online guys. We don't have shipping fees, and in most cases, you get the precious metals immediately.
Bars, rounds, bags, eagles, buffaloes, maple leafs, Krugerrands, Morgan and Peace dollars, and much, much more.
Not to mention rare, key date, and collectible coins from the U.S. and around the world, many of which have been graded and authenticated by PCGS and NGC.
Whether buying, selling, or trading, you will always benefit from Vierk's unrivaled years of experience and expertise.
If you need expert appraising, Vierk's Fine Jewelry has both of Lafayette's only International Society of Appraisers and Coin Roundtable members, and we are also fully USPAP compliant.
All of your coin and precious metals needs under one roof.
Proudly serving the Mid-North Indiana area for over 75 years. Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. Two Tuohys, and that's a lot of Toohey.
Can we turn the radio on?
Turn on the radio.
Welcome back this morning.
Good morning and welcome.
Morning. Welcome.
It's going to be good.
I want to be entertained.
This is radio.
You need to be entertained.
I'm being entertaining. Stand corrected. This is compelling radio.
You're listening to the radio.
Are we ready to start the show?
Start the show?
Start the show.
Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Portions of the show is brought to us by our friends over at Supercuts. Visit Supercuts in Rensselaer, Lowell, Valparaiso. Walk-ins welcome. You could also make an appointment. I always like to make an appointment. Then I know I'm going to get in there chick shock quick. They always do a great job, and I know it's like 15 minutes I'm in and out. I mean, I know mine's a simple haircut, so it's easy. But I like knowing. I also make an appointment because it forces me to leave work. I go, nope, I got to be done by this time to go in and get the haircut. So,
well, and they also do women's. They do styling. They do cuts.
Oh, they do it all. Yeah,
kids, they do.
Yeah, it's not
tanning.
just me.
They do,
yes.
Yeah. So
no, they have other people besides me that they cut their hair. In case you're wondering. Yeah.
Yes.
Also want to mention our friends over at Jasper County REMC, powering up Touhyville each and every morning right here on the Q and 98 Gold. Also streaming on our websites and our app. Chris Locker was telling me year to year over 2023, 2024, a lot more people using the station app. So that's good. So you can download those on your phone anytime. So that's good stuff there. If you want to download the Q app and 98 Gold and Bear Country apps. All right. Sean says, good morning, Stephen Sherrill, TGIF. Have an awesome, amazing, blessed day. Stay warm out there. Sean, you stay warm.
You stay warm, yeah.
The only
I
time
thought you guys were
go
going to be
outside
human
is-
popsicles when you were at our house.
Yeah, the only time I go outside is to walk Ace, or like if we're going somewhere real quick, but I don't spend a lot of time out there. So, all right, let's see what's happening.
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
All right, let's see. Khloe Kardashian says she's scared of her daughter becoming a teen. Well, sure, because at 13, I think that's their peak intelligence in that family, and then it's just downhill from there. Soon there'll be a 30-minute version of The View on Saturday mornings. That's fantastic. I can't get enough of The View, said no one ever. We need more of The View. Scream 7 started filming. All your favorite characters will be back, including the one with the terrifying rubber face, Courtney Cox.
Oh, my gosh.
An enraged elephant attacked a crowd during a festival in India.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a tragedy that the victims will never forget, and, of course, the elephant definitely won't. They remember everything. They're good memories. Yeah. There's reportedly a trend of Belgians eating Christmas trees.
We talked about that.
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah. Your move, Haitians. They're eating the trees. They're eating the wreaths.
Oh my gosh. Will that ever just go?
No. Pat Benatar turns 72 years old today. Check out her new single, We Belong to the AARP. Yeah. The SAG nominations are out. It's the award season, which soon we're going to have to start our poll question each day. We'll have to do with our Touhyville Awards. We'll be voting for that. So
I need to get filled in on all that.
Yeah, we got to come up with our nominees and things. So the SAG nominations are out. It's the only award show chosen exclusively by working actors. So Pauly Shore has nothing to do with it. Paris Hilton apparently lost her Malibu home to the wildfire.
Ooh.
Silver lining, her recording studio was in there. So they're
boy.
Yeah. When she saw the fire, you know what she said? That's hot.
Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh.
And lastly, Donald Trump asked the Supreme Court to delay his sentencing in the hush money case. Ironically, he asked, how much would it cost for me to delay the sentencing in the hush money case?
Oh, my gosh.
How much hush money would I pay you guys to move the sentencing? How much it's
today, I think.
Is it really?
See,
that's how much I pay attention.
They ruled against him on that one.
Whenever anybody thinks that I make a joke because I have an agenda, you should spend 24 hours with me and you'll see I have no idea what's actually going on in the world. Yeah. I don't actually like comedians that have an agenda with their jokes. Okay. I like Jon Stewart. He's obviously a Democrat, but I have seen him really rip Republicans as well. I mean, so he's an equal opportunity teaser. So, and that's where I'm at. I have no side. I do
want to know though. I know they ruled against him, but I don't get how that works. If he'll pardon himself, right? Is that how that works? Like all that? I mean, I don't
actually know. Again,
right? He's about to be president. I don't understand what good this is anymore.
Yeah, I don't really know anything. But yeah, so I'm more of a if I think it's funny, I'm going to do it no matter what's going to come from it.
Okay.
That started all the way back in when I was a youngster in school. I remember getting kicked out of class one time because I was being a smart aleck, and I as I was leaving, I raised the class and singing "Na na 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 hey 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 goodbye."
Oh my God. Yeah.
I couldn't.
Not hard to believe there.
Something was broken early on. So Tiffany and Madison both say good morning. Happy Friday to both of you. Bundle up as you head out to the bus stop. Make sure you got everything. You got your lunch. You got your shoes tied. You got are you wearing socks? Because it's cold out there. So these are all things that I would think of as a parent. See, when our kids were growing up, Cheryl was the one who was around because I was doing morning radio. So I wasn't around for most of the school time. Even when I was doing morning radio on the internet in our garage, I would have to take a commercial break because the kids would be leaving for school. So I'd have to take a commercial break so that the garage door could go open. And that was an interesting time.
So you could let radio. Us. That was
it was a very interesting time in my career. And by the way, because I was laying in bed so much yesterday, I really did give it some thought. And I've decided that starting next week, I'm going to do a segment Throwback Thursday, and I'm going to start doing my career. I'm like, I really do want to have this podcast because I've always said I wanted to write a book. And I know me, I'm not going to take the time to do it. To write a book, really takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
And some of the people that I like in radio have done it now that they've retired. There's a sports talk show host out of Chicago named Dan McNeil, who just wrote a book, not about his career, but about his career covering the Bears.
Okay, what did I get you for
the
Christmas? The loop one.
That's all about the loop over the years, which was like
got it.
The wild and
I knew I
crazy
bought you
days
something like
of
that.
rock and roll, and then it became really the start of what they call FM talk, which was like combination of talk, comedy, and music. Like it was it was like a morning show, but all day long you had morning shows. So yeah, so much good stuff there. So these people write books, and I know me, I'm not going to. So I'd rather get a podcast done so people can go back and listen to that and hear the stories. And they're all self-indulgent. It's just me telling stories about my career, but I want to put them down somewhere. So and I've thought about doing it myself, and I won't. And it's much better when it's you and I, because you'll probably ask questions that I wouldn't even think of about.
I
the
will.
career. Yeah.
I do. I still love learning about you. I think that also is a key to a couple's success. Like I'm still learning stuff about you that
right
is interesting, or that's like, hey, I didn't know that.
Right. Yeah. It's a lot of fun when that happens with us.
Yeah.
Because we know each other now, but we're in a fun place where, and this isn't a knock on the kids, but where it's just you and I.
Right.
So it's a fun way to do our life. It's a different way to do our life.
It really is.
Yeah.
And we're still learning to get comfortable in it. At least I am.
Yeah.
Like we have fun, but I'm always like, huh.
Right. Well, and we do have a different life.
Yes.
The idea that we're together,
but
we have separate sleeping quarters. Part of which is because I'm extremely loud and snoring and moving around and things. I sleep better, and I think you do too, by myself.
Yes.
So the intent wasn't for you to get an apartment upstairs, but you've managed to. Cheryl has a closet that is equal to probably has more in it than some dorm rooms. I mean, you've got a freezer, a fridge, a microwave. I wasn't even sure you had. I said something about heating up your food, and you're like, "Yeah, I have a microwave in there."
A coffee pot.
I went to put something into your fridge freezer and saw that you have microwave dinners in there. I'm like, I guess I should just be surprised when she does come downstairs. Like, what?
Yeah, because if I want to, let's say I'm just relaxing, or I'm working on the computer, or I'm, whatever, and I just want to grab something to eat, I don't really want to come downstairs and.
That's so funny to me.
So I've got my own.
But for me, one of the things I don't like to do is live in bed. Like, because I want, even yesterday I was so sick and I had to do some work for like 20 minutes. I went and sat in the man cave and did, like, I don't even like to sit in bed with the computer and all that. I'm just like, it's way easier to have a desk and a table. I like desks and tables.
I like that too. I like that too. I like recliners. I like couches. I'll spread out.
But you don't
wherever,
need a table.
But I don't.
You really don't need a table.
I don't
even
care. Need a mouse. I'll use the little.
I don't like that.
And I know that drives you crazy.
I don't like that at all. The thing that's on there. Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah.
But when we eat in the living room, like I got to have a TV tray.
Yeah.
I got to have everything there. Like you will sit with it on your lap, and and I've only seen it once happen that you forgot that there was a coffee cup on your lap. And go to stand up.
Yeah.
But only once of all the times. Yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorite parts of the day is morning.
With your
making
cup of coffee.
love to my coffee cup.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hot.
Well, and I know
as I watch like the beginning, it's the crack of dawn news. It's not even, it's the pre-news news.
Right. They haven't even gotten the news yet.
They haven't.
They don't even know what's going on yet. They're just, it's just two people kind of talking a little bit, and they're like
in the dark
with bad chit chat, and which was originally the name of this program, Bad Chit Chat in the Morning. Speaking of coffee, I know that I'm doing myself a disjustice, but I can't not have coffee. Because I can tell.
Injustice?
Is disjustice not a thing?
I don't think so.
No, but sometimes I like to make things up.
All right.
Is today the day you want to come at me?
Not really.
So I'm doing myself an injustice. You are correct. That sounds much more likely.
Disjustice is a word, though.
Is it
I
really?
just looked it up.
All right. Well, but I think
it's
injustice
no longer
is what I was Right.
Here it says the word disjustice is a verb that's no longer used.
Right. I think what I meant to say was injustice, and
Yeah.
I said it
I
wrong.
was just helping you.
Yeah. But I know from being sick yesterday, I'm dehydrated. So I know I shouldn't be drinking coffee.
Yeah.
So
that's why I didn't drink coffee today.
I know. And you brought me a bottle of water. And I'm trying to switch back and forth.
Forcing myself. I can have coffee when this is done.
See, and I can't. I like the water, but I still need some coffee.
Yeah, I do too.
But
I it's the only way that I have to know, because that's what makes you where you can't come back from it is the dehydration.
I know, and I have to watch myself. So I've got water and I've got coffee. I'm switching back and forth, but every time I take a sip of the coffee, like you said, you make. I know, it's like
I know it's even the noise,
and I know it's the caffeine, but you feel it go through your body.
Yes,
it goes,
and it gasses you up, and I don't mean gasses you up like your favorite,
Yeah, no.
But it gasses you up like I start to feel like. No, I start to feel like the flower that is the head's hanging off of it, and all of a sudden it comes to life.
Yes, and I feel like it goes through my veins, because I feel like when I take that first drink of coffee in the morning, it's like I could feel it going, like it's just flying through my body. Yeah. It's good stuff. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we got Frank with sports. Find the big deal with Strachan Mantil, and then we got some silly stories to tackle as well this morning. Just have some fun. Good morning, happy Friday, everybody.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Rios Granite specializes in granite and quartz countertops. You'll get luxury that matches your unique style. Enjoy an exquisite and functional outdoor space perfect for entertaining or relaxing with Rios outdoor kitchens or barbecue grill islands. Rios Granite has a diverse range of options for patio flooring that's durable for the Midwest winters and looks incredible too. Visit their brand new showroom at 8231 South 650 West, just south of St. Joe's, or explore online at riosgranite.com. Like and follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Book your appointment today. Rios Granite, sculpting stone, shaping homes. Se habla español.
SP19 American Kitchen at Sandy Pines Golf Course in DeMont specializes in American comfort food. Looking to get your day off to a great start? Then look no further than SP19's breakfast menu, packed with mouth-watering omelets, breakfast sandwiches, along with all-American classics like steak and eggs, biscuits and gravy, fluffy pancakes, and waffles, just waiting for you and your appetite. SP19 American Kitchen at Sandy Pines Golf Course, 231 DeMont.
Save big money at Menards, where there's no ceiling to savings. Update your space with new ceiling tiles. Menards carries stylish and durable ceiling tile options. Armstrong ceiling tiles offer a variety of styles that are easy to install. Get the Brighton 2x2 ceiling tile for only $379 each. Plus, get 15% off everything you can fit in the bag. See store for complete details.
Save big money at Menards.
Hi, this is Cole Reisner. What are your insurance needs and how can we help?
At Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency, we always put our customers first. By listening to your needs, we can offer the right protection for you. Whether it's home, auto, crop, business, or farm insurance, Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency is there for you with personalized service through Indiana Farmers Insurance. Contact us at 219-866-5854 or visit us on the Courthouse Square along the bricks on Harrison Street.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting rules for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Wow, you look amazing. What have you been doing?
I'm sure you've heard of Ozempic, Wegovy, and the other GLP-1 medications, right? Well, I found this great company called Zelfie. If you qualify, their providers can prescribe medications like Ozempic and Wegovy and other GLP-1 medications that are 80 to 90% less expensive, all 100% online.
I can get GLP-1 medication for 80 to 90% less and do it all online? No doctor's office or pharmacy?
Yes, Zelfie can provide semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and other expensive GLP-1s, but for 80 to 90% less and shipped directly to your door.
How do I get started with Zelfie?
Just send them a text.
Text FRESH to 200-300 to get started today with Zelfie. Get the same active ingredients in Wegovy or Ozempic, but for 80 to 90% less and 100% online. Don't wait. Text FRESH to 200-300 right now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text FRESH to 200-300. That's FRESH to 200-300. FRESH to 200-300.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group. And I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney. And the truth is, I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney or if I look like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. At Wesley, we've helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshare without me being an attorney. And I want to share with you how we do it. Just give my office a call and you will not talk to an attorney. And I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free information kit. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Separate Check It News. This Check It News brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
The city of Rensselaer will be expanding city water and sewer immediately beyond the interstate, located off Highway 114, in cooperation with the county. Commissioner President Breen Bontrager said the city provided an update.
Mayor Phillips and Bryce Black indicated that the engineering drawings are soon to be complete, and they're inching closer to the construction phase of getting those utilities to the other side of the interstate. So that project is ongoing, and I believe we anticipate that will be concluded at some point later on this year.
The complete interview with Commissioner Bontrager can be found on our websites at the news link and Newsmakers tab. We spoke with Sergeant Glenn Fifield, Public Information Officer for the Indiana State Police at the Lowell Post, about patrols that were conducted during the recent Christmas and New Year's holidays. And while Christmas was basically quiet, it was a different story for the end of 2024 and the beginning of 2025.
Every trooper that worked New Year's Eve arrested an impaired driver, and some of our troopers even arrested 2 impaired drivers. That's disappointing to hear. We're constantly preaching and get a safe ride home so that you don't drive impaired and risk not only your life, but an innocent person's life.
The Behind the Badge interview in its entirety can be heard Saturday at 7 on WLQI and Sunday at 8 on WRIN. You can also access the interview online at our websites at those same times and dates. Interested Hoosiers who wish to see all legislation proposed in this year's legislature may now do so by simply Googling Indiana Bills 2025. More information is now available at this site. You'll have the option to click on any legislator and choose all the bills proposed by your senator or representative. There is a brief description about what the bill will do if passed and signed into law. Or you can click on House and or Senate and see all the legislation proposed this year. Click on one or more bills and see what the bill is proposing. The Indiana General Assembly 2025 session will eventually tell you votes taken on each proposal in both the House and Senate and how your legislator voted on the proposal. Once again, Indiana Bills 2025. Winnemac will be a location on Saturday for one of the mobile pantry visits from Food Finders. The Church of the Heartland will be the location at 890 North 14. This location is just outside the eastern town limits on the north side of Highway 14. The time will be 11 a.m. Eastern Time. This will be a drive-through event, but please do not arrive prior to 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time Saturday and remain in your vehicle at all times. Enjoy your weekend and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Hi, this is Ned Tonner, and for over 25 years, I've met with clients in our area to discuss their legal issues, whether it be litigation, criminal, end-of-life issues, or family law. Call me today at 866-8888 to schedule an appointment. I'm here for you.
Ned Tonner Attorney at Law is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. That's Ned Tonner at 866-8888.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
71-year-old Eugene Braun of Lake Village passed away on December 22nd. Services for Eugene Braun will be at St. Augusta Catholic Church in Lake Village, 11 a.m. today, with Father Michael McKinney officiating. Interment will be at the Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Kidney Foundation. 97-year-old M.Z. Zeke Ketchum of Wheatfield passed away on January 4th. Friends may call from 3 until 6 p.m. today at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for M.Z. Zeke Ketchum will be held at Boersma Funeral Home 6 o'clock this evening, including military rites. Interment will be at the Wheatfield Cemetery at a later date. Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Wheatfield American Legion number 406. 101-year-old Dean Putt of Rensselaer passed away on Wednesday, January 1st. Friends may call at the First Christian Church of Rensselaer on Saturday, January 11th, from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time. Funeral services for Dean Putt will be following immediately on that day at noon, with Marcia Smith Wood officiating. Interment will take place at Weston Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memorial contributions may be made to the First Christian Church of Rensselaer. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 58-year-old Randy Miller of Naples, Florida, formerly of Winnemac, passed away on November the 11th. Graveside services for Randy Miller will take place at Winnemac Cemetery on Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. A celebration of life will take place at the Winnemac VFW on January the 11th from 2 until 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Memorial donations can be made to Conservation International in Randy Miller's name. Frayne Mortuary is assisting the family with local arrangements. 91-year-old Furman Walker of Rensselaer passed away on January 7th. Friends may call from 3 until 6 p.m. on Monday, January 13th at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Furman Walker will be held at Boersma Funeral Home 10 a.m. on Tuesday, January 14th, with Pastor Doug Griffith officiating. Interment will be in Memory Gardens, Rensselaer. Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Wheatfield Pentecostal Church. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by George Ade Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, snow with a high near 28. New snow accumulation of 1 to 3 inches. Tonight, a chance of snow before 9 p.m. Then a slight chance of snow after 2 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 18. Saturday, partly sunny with a high near 26. Saturday night, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 17. Sunday, a chance of snow showers and freezing rain afternoon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 31. Sunday night, a 30% chance of snow showers and freezing rain before midnight. Cloudy with a low around 15.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
97.7 The Q.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant Good Friday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Beginning with the college football playoff, defense and special teams providing the lifter for Notre Dame into the championship game as they handle business in Miami, defeating Penn State in the Orange Bowl semifinal Thursday 27-24. Now, after a late scoring opening half, which saw the Fighting Irish down 10-3, the offense went to work, pulling to even on the first drive of the third quarter, which Riley Leonard led an 8-play, 75-yard drive, capped off with a 3-yard touchdown run for the senior quarterback, who was evaluated for concussion on a late second quarter hit. However, the points would add up in the fourth quarter, both Notre Dame and Penn State combining for 31 total points, trailing by 7 with just under 5 minutes left in regulation. Leonard struck the end zone for his lone TD pass of the night, hooking up with sophomore wide Jaden Greathouse from 54 yards out, the extra point balancing the score at 24-all. Penn State inside the final minute thinking potential game-winning field goal. However, junior QB Drew Aller tossing his lone pick at the worst possible time, intercepted by Fighting Irish sophomore corner Christian Gray. 7 plays later, the stage set for Mitch Jeter, the senior kicker, coming through from 41 yards. His field goal with 7 seconds on the clock, the go-ahead points for the Fighting Irish. Jeter perfect all around, 2 for 2 on field goals, 3 for 3 on PATs. As far as Leonard, besides the 2 TDs, 1 rushing, 1 passing, he tossed 223 yards on 15 of 23 with 2 picks. The Fighting Irish in wait-and-see mode for just one day. The other semifinal on Friday, the Cotton Bowl in Arlington, Texas. Pairs Ohio State and Texas. The winner will join the Fighting Irish in Atlanta for the college football title matchup on January 20th. To the NFL, with the massive wildfires in and around Los Angeles, the league on Thursday making a decision surrounding Monday's wildcard game between the host Rams and Minnesota Vikings, citing public safety. The game will move to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Looking to fill the void of the defensive coordinator spot, the Colts, according to NFL Network's Tom Pelissero Thursday, plan to interview Lou Anarumo and Steve Wilkes for the position. Anarumo was recently fired by the Cincinnati Bengals after 6 seasons as their defensive coordinator. Wilkes, a former NFL head coach for 2 teams, recently was the San Francisco 49ers defensive coordinator in 2023. Area high school basketball played Thursday as heard on Bear Country 104.5 FM. West Central road victor 72-54 over Rensselaer Central. Trojans getting a strong outing from Bryce Naniga, who had 23 points. Brady Bishop provided 21 with 12 points. Brendan Grindstaff, Christian Hughes chipped in 10. To Thursday's girls high school basketball, Rensselaer Central tops host North White 56-30. Guiding the Lady Bombers, Taylor Van Meter with 18 points. Courtney Matthew had 16. Kankakee Valley gets edged out 48-47 to North Judson. A loss at home for Benton Central 44-28 to McCutcheon. High school swimming on Thursday, both boys and girls. Rensselaer Central matching up with host Benton Central. First boys who win by a team final of 100-24. Daniel Davis, Anthony Rodriguez, and Ryan Lau, each with 4 first-place finishes for the Bombers, both team and individually. The girls Bombers team victors to a 105-62 final, picking up 4 first-place showings in team and individual events. Braylon Jones, Aubrey Gillette, and Mede Kosiba. Thursday in men's college basketball, a road win in the Big Ten for 20th ranked Purdue, 68-50 over Rutgers. Boilermakers bumped their winning streak to 4 with 16 points apiece from junior guard Braden Smith and junior forward Trey Kaufman-Wren. Smith a double-double, 14 assists. Junior guard Fletcher Lawyer had 13 points, achieving 1,000 points as a collegiate. Women's college basketball on Thursday, third-ranked Notre Dame crushes Wake Forest in ACC play, 100-64 at the Purcell Pavilion. Lady Fighting Irish led by 23 points from sophomore guard Hannah Hidalgo. NBA Bulls jumpstart 5 straight in the United Center on Friday. First task, the Washington Wizards will have the Bulls Wizards on Bear Country 104.5 FM. Bulls Network pregame 6:45 p.m. Central with the tip-off just after 7 p.m. Central. Pacers at home too, welcoming the Golden State Warriors in the Gainbridge Fieldhouse. NHL Blackhawks skate with Original 6 rival Detroit Red Wings on Friday in the Motor City. Lastly, this Touhyville Media Sports Programming reminder, Friday, that's tonight on 98 Gold. It's boys high school basketball as Benton Central's at home against Twin Lakes. Tip-off tentatively scheduled for 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central. Once again, boys high school basketball, Benton Central hosts Twin Lakes on 98 Gold. And that's a look at your sports for this Friday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All righty, let's play Find the Big Deal with Dragon Man Till. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. We're looking for the price today on boneless chuck roast. Boneless chuck roast on sale this week at Dragon Man Till, 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on that. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Dragon Man Till and Touhyville. Good luck.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
Because remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager. Learning the lingo.
GOAT, G-O-A-T, acronym, stands for Greatest of All Time. As in, spaghetti sandwiches for dinner? They're my fave. Dad, you're the GOAT.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, board-certified urologist and senior vice president of men's sexual health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED in my 12 years of practice. But now you can get world-class care for ED 100% online by going to hims.com. So what are you waiting for?
To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% off brand name prices, go to hims.com/joy.
All righty. Sheila from Rensselaer and Sharon from Rensselaer both got in to let me know that boneless chuck roast is on sale this week for $4.99 a pound at Dragon Man Till. And you can order your groceries online now at Dragon Man Till. You don't even have to go in the store if you don't want to. You get it delivered right to your home, your business, or you have them do the shopping for you and you go and pick it up. Saves you all kinds of time and money. You can do that through shop.dragonmantill.com. So you get your in-store sale prices. You still get online coupons, reward points, all that good stuff. Life made simple, food made easy. That's Dragon Man Till. Visit dragonmantill.com. All right. Your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card. We'll draw the winner later this morning. Good luck.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities. Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table. Good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
Glatzpa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glatzpa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glatzpa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glatzpa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glatzpa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glatzpapharmacy.com. Glatzpa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning!
Why are you so happy? End of the week.
End of the week?
What's today?
Is it Tuesday or Wednesday?
It's Friday.
Well, somebody owes us a Thursday and added 2 Wednesdays.
Good morning, my people. It's your morning shot of adrenaline.
So, are you having a good Friday?
So far, so good.
And we're just getting started.
Guess what time it is?
Well, what time is it?
It's showtime.
Stephen Charles with you, having fun on a Friday morning. Hope you are too. Thank you guys so much for making us a part of your day. We appreciate it. If not for you guys, we're just two weirdos in a room talking to pieces of metal. So that's no good. So we appreciate that you guys hang out and have some coffee with us and relax. You can grab yourself a McDonald's breakfast. And if you have the app, man, oh man, saw an article the other day, said this is the biggest menu shakeup in years that they've done this thing. Buy one, add one for $1 breakfast. How about sausage biscuit, sausage McMuffin, sausage burrito, hash brown on lunch and dinner? Buy one, add one for double cheeseburger, McChicken, 6-piece McNuggets, small fry.
For $1.
For $1. Buy one, add one for $1 on the app. It's good stuff there. Of course, Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's in Remington, DeMott, and in Rensselaer. 2 great locations in Rensselaer. Sponsors part of our streaming video. So you can see our smiling faces thanks to the Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's. Also want to mention our friends over at Virk's Fine Jewelry, experts in jewelry repair, design, and manufacturing, in-house goldsmithing, quality service, and efficient turnaround times. Experience the excellence. Corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Virks.com. Our poll question today asking you on a Food Fight Friday, salsa or guac? You went with salsa, right?
Yes.
I'm about to vote salsa, which puts us at 69%.
But I would say both. But I'm not allowed. And I don't. There we go. Here comes the wrath. Duck.
Trina said both.
Told you someone would.
Trina, you can't.
Yay, Trina. You could do whatever you want, Trina.
You can't do both.
Yes.
On a Food Fight Friday.
Can.
That's the whole thing. It's a food fight. You gotta pick. So we know who the winner is. You gotta pick. You gotta go. 69% say salsa, 31% say guacamole.
Mm-hmm.
So
I do love good guac.
I do too now.
I do, but like if you're talking consistently, like salsa.
And I love here. Okay, so let's say this. You've got a good guac, you've got a good salsa.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still choosing salsa?
No.
Oh, so if you know the guac is good,
yeah,
you're going with guac.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I love good guac.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But see, if I know they've got good guac, they've got good salsa, and I have to pick, they're like, you only get one. I'm still going good salsa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a hard one. This is a hard one.
Yeah. For me, Ida's salsa is one of the best I've ever had.
Yeah.
Like I just love it. It's whatever it is, the combination of the sweet and tangy and
fresh
zip.
And
it's
zip and
fresh for sure.
Cilantro in there. Ooh. Yeah.
If I could describe Ida's with one word, it would be fresh. It's just everything is just always so good.
Yeah.
The meat, the vegetables, all the stuff. Yes.
Well, everything
so
on
good.
their menu, for Pete's sake.
I know.
It's hard to make a choice.
It really, I only go between 2 things, although the only reason I don't get the Jared's special. Is because it's so much. I can't do that for lunch because then I'm done for the day.
Yeah.
Like I should have got it for dinner when we had it the other night.
Yeah.
But I was really in the mood for tacos because we hadn't been in a while.
Well, and they're so fresh that you don't, you can actually get up off the chair.
Yeah.
Like some of the stuff, like when I eat,
So
it's
good.
too heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I love
absolutely.
their arroz con pollo, which is Jared's
Yeah.
special, but with all the meat.
Right. No. But it doesn't come with the rice too, though, does
Yes,
it?
it does.
Oh, it does? Okay, what do I know?
Mhm.
Henry Winkler and a few other celebrities are saying they think the wildfires are due to arsonists or due to an arsonist.
Yeesh.
This is not your normal Henry Winkler tweet.
Yeah. He's not usually a conspiracy theorist or something.
No.
Mhm.
All caps. There is, and then he goes lowercase and then caps, arsonist. That's what Henry Winkler tweeted. There is an arsonist here in LA. May you be beaten, unrecognizable, the pain you have caused.
Ooh. Wow.
That's what happens when one of the nicest people I don't really know him, but he comes across as one of the nicest people
one of the
ever.
nicest people. Yeah.
When they snap, like that's wow.
Yeah.
May you be beaten unrecognizable. That's Henry Winkler. Doesn't sound like him at all.
Yeah, but I'm wanting to know where he's getting this from.
I don't know. I'd like to know. According to reports, all authorities will say right now is that the fires are under investigation. The LAPD did catch someone suspected of starting the most recent fire.
They are actively investigating arson.
Yeah. But they say authorities are not ready to assign blame yet for the other fires. LA Fire Chief Kristen Crowley says, quote, the cause of the fire remains unknown and it continues to be under active investigation, like you just said. For the record, one thing that's not on fire is the Hollywood sign. I didn't know what it was, but there's a fake AI image of that going around. So that's not really on fire, but apparently that's an image that's out there. Wolfgang Puck his Beverly Hills restaurant is giving out free meals to emergency responders. The estates of Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks have been spared. David Muir of ABC News was caught pinning back his firefighter's jacket with a clothespin to give himself a more manly figure. Oh, jeez. People at ABC are allegedly embarrassed and horrified. Yeah, I would say so. That you're that vain while you're doing the news. I don't want my news people to be vain. I want them to just worry about getting me the facts. I don't want you worried about showing us your chest. So
I want to see that story. Is that like got illustrations of a?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I could find it for you. He seems like that to me, though. He seems like he would be like care a lot about the way he looks. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He just seems like a pretty boy. So Christine says, good morning, Toohies.
Oh, I see what he did. Okay. So he tightened instead of, you know how fire coats are like
bulky,
big hanging bulky things. He like pulled it back. Okay.
And I guess he was caught like tightening it with a clothespin to make it look more manly, so
nice jacket. This is what Jack Osborne. Nice jacket, bro. Glad you look nice and spelt with those clothesline pegs while our city burns to the ground.
Yeah, Jack,
yikes.
Maybe come down off your high horse though.
Yikes.
Everything you have is from mommy and daddy, so and maybe slow down on coming at people. Christine says, good morning, Toohies, with lots of exclamation points. Good morning to you, Christine. She says, I think we should have a National Touhyville Day, just like Hot Dog Day, Chocolate Day, and Lost Shoe Day. It's funny that you say that, Christine, because we do have that. It is not officially recognized by the Chase's calendar because they apparently have the power to decide. But I submitted it years ago and have kept it on our books, whether or not the world acknowledges or not. And it's February 28th is Touhyville Day.
Gotcha.
So that is the day that I started Touhyville. Not the day I started my career. I've done multiple shows over the year with different names, but Touhyville, the show Touhyville started
20 years ago,
February 28th, 2005. So,
what are we going to do for that anniversary?
I don't know. Have Idas for McDonald's or have McDonald's. We can go to McDonald's. I'm always good with that.
We can have both.
I could buy myself a cheeseburger and get you one for $1.
Or we could do sausage burritos.
Yes.
And then go to Ida's for lunch.
See, we could do breakfast here. I love it. So yeah, it's you have to submit to Chase's calendar, which I did. They never responded. And so I just took it as it's part of the thing. About 4 years later, probably more than that.
Mm-hmm.
They responded that it was declined. And I'm like, what? For what?
Right, but there's a day for feed your dragon a goat.
Right,
I mean, I don't.
I'm caught up on my thing here. I'm stuck.
You're stuck.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, today is House Plant Appreciation Day. And I can't get Touhyville Day.
Well,
Get
that's why I
outta
laughed
here.
when she said, there's like hot dog day, chocolate day,
Right.
lost shoe day.
Mm-hmm. I love this. Tina says, oops, I've been really busy this morning and forgot to tell you both good morning and happy Friday. Tina, I really appreciate that. That's part of your day that you would say, oops, I forgot to get to that. Like, that's so very sweet. I love that. In talking about the fires too, I wanted to mention Jamie Lee Curtis is donating $1 million to California wildfire relief, because I think that's a really cool move and not something that should be necessary, because like you said, there's insurance, there's things like, but she says, my husband and I and our children have pledged $1 million from our family foundation to start a fund of support for our great city and state and the great people who live and love there. I'm in communication with Governor Newsom and Mayor Bass and Senator Schiff as to where those funds need to be directed for the most impact. So, I think that's pretty cool. So,
well, and I was on Facebook, and there's a blog called Raise Her Wild with Mayor Lee.
Mm-hmm.
It's heartbreaking to witness the destruction of the LA wildfires. May we offer our gratitude for all of the firefighters and first responders. May we offer our hands to support all those affected. May we offer our prayers for all that has been lost. And may we stand ready to help recover and rebuild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gene Smart from Hacks, and of course, friend of the program, jumped in with an idea. She says, with all due respect, during Hollywood season of celebration, I hope any of the networks televising the upcoming awards will seriously consider not televising them and donating the revenue they would have garnered to victims of the fires and firefighters. Okay. I get what she's saying, but they wouldn't get those revenues if they didn't do those things.
Mm-hmm.
So I get what you're saying. Maybe we do some kind of donation thing during it. And I don't mean to sound however I'm going to sound right now, but that's okay. We've decided that I'm crabby today. So I have a hard time when I hear rich people like that complain about what other rich people should do with their money. If you want to help out, like Jamie Lee Curtis did with her foundation, that's amazing. That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you should call out the networks from the award shows that you go to get your award as if they're doing something wrong by televising it.
Right.
I don't know how to tell you this, but they televise it because the people who watch your shows and our fans enjoy watching those things to see if their shows won. So maybe whatever gift bags were going to be given out to you guys at those things, whatever money you were going to spend on limos and all kinds of great stuff for that day, maybe all you guys, whatever you were going to pay for the dinner, whatever the dinner was going to cost, donate that as well. Before we call out other people that they should be donating. Just saying. So, of course, Gene Smart is a friend of the program. We had her on one early morning, and I'm pretty sure she was drunk.
Tui, opening night, The Graduate, you and me, our place. As usual, party at my place. Bring the music. This is Gene Smart.
She thought we lived together, and that we were going to have a party. She was in The Graduate on Broadway. I was in Kankakee, Illinois. I don't know. I think something was going on that morning. And I asked her for like a liner like we get from all the other people. Most of them just go, hey, it's Gene Smart. You're listening to Steve Touhy,
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. And we have been joking the whole time about, that we should hang out and party and, and she was being very flirtatious, but also sounded like she had maybe, been imbibing early in the morning or maybe, and so when it came time for the liner, she was just like, it was like she didn't know what to do. some of these Hollywood people maybe just don't do a lot of radio interviews. So, and some of them we've had to explain to them, like, hey, this is what we want you to do. And some are really cool and we'll do exactly what we say, you know. So there was a short time when I was doing the show in Ottawa where I thought I had coined the term wackadoo instead of like wacko. I thought I came up with it. Wackadoo, yeah. But apparently it's been out there.
Oh, you thought you coined it.
I did. I thought I made it up. I didn't know that it was out there.
All right.
Listen, it's not the first time that's happened, and I will share this with you because it's embarrassing. Okay. I, many years ago, thought that I came up with the idea for Live, Laugh, Love. I thought, what a great saying, live, laugh, love. And I thought I made it up. I really did. And it took me all of about 4 seconds to realize it's on signs all over the world.
I was about to say, have you not been to a secondhand store where
at that point I had, and this was years ago. I was younger. I was much younger. I thought I'd made it up. I thought I was I was so brilliant. So but I realized I did not. So I thought I made up wackadoo. So we used to have the celebrities they would say in their liner, they would say, hey, you're hanging out in Touhyville. What are you, wackadoo? You know, like, you know, so yeah. So they would, my point was that they would say things that you'd ask them to do.
Because I used to say wackadoodly do.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so people they'd say the stuff that we'd want them to say. We got the Jean Smart, and she was just like, what you just heard there. She's like, Touhy, party at my place, bring the music.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end, I had to say to her, okay, and can you say who you are? This is Jean Smart. It's like, oh my God. All right, thanks. Got some good ones out there. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, let's see what we got here.
I got something for you when we come back.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Things you say after 50. Oof. I've got a list of things you say after 50.
All right. All right. I like it. Here we go. We'll get to that when we come back.
Weather is brought to you by Alliance Bank.
Today, snow with a high near 28. New snow accumulation of 1 to 3 inches. Tonight, a chance of snow before 9 p.m. Then a slight chance of snow after 2 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 18. Saturday, partly sunny with a high near 26. Saturday night, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 17. Sunday, a chance of snow showers and freezing rain afternoon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 31. Sunday night, a 30% chance of snow showers and freezing rain before midnight. Cloudy with a low around 15.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Looking to elevate your steering? Let Ag Leader enhance your equipment's performance with our innovative steering technology. From November 1st to December 31st, trade in your old steering system and receive up to $5,000 off a complete auto steer package, which includes the new InCommand Go 16 display. Act now and you'll also receive 50% off a TurnPath Unlock. Contact Peterson Ag Service, your local Ag Leader dealer at 765-314-3276 or stop by and see us in Remington to learn more about your trade-in options. Go steer crazy with Ag Leader.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
Good morning there, friend.
Shut your mouth.
What's your problem? What's my problem?
Yes, what's your problem?
What's my problem?
Sorry, I'm not really a morning person.
Not a morning person.
You're not a morning person.
I am not a morning person. All right, not a morning person.
Maybe you're in the wrong business.
Maybe you're in the wrong business.
Yeah, you would think so.
But for you, I'll make an exception.
Showtime!
Stephen Sherrill with you, having fun on a Friday morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Portions of the show is brought to us by our friends over at Another Season in DeMott. Today and tomorrow, that's all you got left on their super Welcome to Winter Christmas clearance sale. 60% off ornaments, 50% off Christmas, 20% off Bath & Body. Get there today, tomorrow, and be a part of all the great stuff that they have going on there at Another Season in DeMott. Our friend Carla from Another Season was
currently shopping.
Yeah, she was in Dallas. I saw that she posted that the other day. So fun stuff, making your plans for the year at the for your store. That's got to be good and exciting. Yeah. Also, want to mention our friends over at KIRPC Head Start. KIRPC Head Start on Facebook or KIRPC.net is we're going to find out all about what KIRPC Head Start does. Teachers plan play-based lessons using creative curriculum and zoophonics. They have breakfast and lunch or family style. On-site vision, hearing, and speech screening are provided as well. So many great things. You want to hear it from actual parents that have done it? Go to their Facebook page, and they do these mail time things. Where people have sent in emails and letters and things talking about
testimonials
about how they have worked with their children. So find out more on their Facebook page. That's KIRPC Head Start for kids ages 3 to 5. So, all right. So you said you found an article, Things We Say After 50.
Things You Say After 50. As seen on the Ultimate 80s page, which is one of my favorite pages to follow because I'm like, yep. Very funny things. Very funny throwback pictures, stuff like that. Ready? Number 1. Where the hell is my phone?
Yes. I had it. Where was it? It was just here a minute ago. Yep.
I'll say that and I'll be on it. I'll be looking for it as I'm speaking to my daughter. Our daughter.
That's a little bit much.
Same thing with my glasses. Where my glasses go, where my glasses go, where my glasses go, they're on your head.
Yes.
Or they're here. Like they're hooked on my hoodie.
Yes.
Number 2, how'd I get this bruise?
Okay. I think this is a male-female thing.
Really?
I do.
Okay.
Over my lifetime,
yeah,
I have found more often that women that I've met will have a bruise and they will be like, I have no idea how this happened.
It happens to me all the time.
I know exactly how I hurt myself every time I've hurt myself. Very rarely do I see a bruise and go, well, now I got that. I can usually track it down to, oh, yeah, now I remember I lifted up that thing, or, oh, I banged into that stuff. So it happens more often with females, in my opinion.
Okay. Ready? Number 3. That isn't my password either. What the hell?
Oh, yes.
Exclamation point, exclamation point.
I know it's either this or this.
Right.
I know it's either this or this.
And you start arguing with the air. It's called air arguing.
Yes, I
like
love
air
it.
Guitar. Air
Oh,
arguing.
yeah.
How do they expect you to read this small print?
Oh, we were talking about this yesterday.
Just talked about that yesterday on the Robitussin bottle.
So is it,
Which
and I
is
need,
disgusting, by the way. I mean, if they're trying to make you puke, fine. But other than that, I don't know what that was.
I want to know from you residents of Touhyville, those hanging out with us, are they printing smaller or is it our eyes?
Right. Are you able to read if we're 50s, you're 50, I'm 56, about to be 57. Oh God.
Not about, you got a few months. Don't push it.
Some months.
Yeah.
If you're in your 40s, can you see the directions, let's say on the back of a microwave thing, or on the back of a can of manwich, like, you know, the directions, the back of your pizza box,
right,
which sometimes is bigger, but the smaller stuff. But the box of Robitussin look like smashed ants on a thing. Like even with glasses, I would, you know, I'm doing the.
Well, that's what I was like. Was there a time when we could read this, or did we just not pay attention? Like, you know.
Yeah.
By the way, Rich says, "Good morning, Touhyville." And then he says, "If you're over 50, your phone probably still has a cord to the wall." Smiley face.
There you go.
Very nice. Very nice. Yes. All right. Things we say over 50.
Number 5. Where'd I put my glasses?
Yep.
We don't say that because we bought cheaters and they're in every room of our house. Because we now know, like, if I don't have them and you don't have them, we're screwed. Wherever we are, it's gotta, if I don't take a purse, I have to remember to put cheaters into my, like the pocket of my hoodie or something, because we can't read a menu without a pair of cheaters. And thank God you are, you know, good with yourself, or you will wear pink cheaters in a Japanese restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah. I will, I just got a set of 4 of them so that I could put one in my car.
I told you they're everywhere.
At restaurants, I can't. Cindy says, it is your eyes due to your age. We are getting old. I know we are, Cindy, but I just,
but
I feel like,
was there a time where we could read that?
Because it seems so small.
So small.
But maybe our eyes were just better.
And then it's on black, so it looks, it literally like the ants are coming marching in. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I don't care if it doesn't look fashionable. It's comfortable.
That's my life. I mean, you know, I don't have anything fashionable. Like I thought it was so funny this morning because you weren't feeling good and you're like, I just grabbed a sweatshirt. I just grabbed these sweatpants. I just wanted to be comfy. And for me, it's like I have a uniform. For me, it's super easy. It's jeans and a Touhyville shirt, jeans and a Q shirt, jeans and a 98 Gold shirt, jeans and a Touhyville Media shirt. Christine says, I can read the small print just fine. I don't wear glasses. People ask me all the time to read for them, but I think it's both points, smaller print and eyes. She says, I'll be 65. So,
wow.
Yeah.
She looked good for 65. Who the heck is calling at 9:30 p.m.?
Oh, well, I assumed that was our lifestyle. I mean, because Because I get mad when I'm laying in bed and the phone rings. I'm like, who is what? Oh, it's 7:52.
Right.
Okay.
Right,
Uh
calm down.
Yeah,
Deep
I know.
breath.
Right.
Right.
Who is calling at this hour, at this late hour of the evening?
Yep.
Tina says, I also have a pair of cheaters all over my house in both vehicles and at work.
Yeah,
we
everywhere.
have to.
It's gotta be.
We have to. Yeah.
Does anyone say please and thank you anymore?
Right.
And I remember my parents saying that, and I remember my grandparents saying that. So that's got to be a thing.
I guess it's just
Like
declined over time.
Thing over time. I don't know.
Which, if it's declining over time, that's why it's declining over. Like, if our parents' generation was saying it less, then we were saying it less. Then the next generation is saying it less, and so on. I'm gonna add to it that when you say nobody says please or thank you, do people not say goodbye at the end of a phone call anymore?
No,
like it just
there's
ends and then
times
they're
where,
just gone.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I feel hung up on half the time.
Were we done? Were we done talking? Because we were all done.
I guess we're done.
Rich says, I have an old and a new Tylenol bottle next to me. It's smaller and different font.
Oh.
Yeah. He says, but not enough to BRI still. Yeah. So, all right. So,
Okay.
But it was a little bit bigger then. Okay. So that does help me a little bit. Thank you, Rich.
Geez, how do you throw your body out of whack just by sleeping wrong?
Oh, or sneezing. How about sneezing?
Yeah,
Now-
where you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't move my neck. Like,
There
what the heck?
so many times doing the show where you'll see me and I'm doing stretching exercises with my neck because I'm just like, I don't know what happened while I slept, but yesterday, now I was in bed all day yesterday.
Yeah.
There was a point yesterday where I rolled over on my back and I could not stay in that because I felt like the hunchback. I felt like this shoulder had moved in a way that it shouldn't be. And it was just causing pain laying there. And I had to roll over a different way.
Okay.
So Rich says, sorry, I think older people say excuse me and thank you less than my generation. I was just complaining about that yesterday. Really? That's a different take.
Yeah.
So
I always say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I say I'm sorry for everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
It is.
This scale can't be right.
Well, that's just a given.
Yeah.
Scales.
It's been
scales
since
scales
I'm
are
21.
Yep. Especially the ones in the doctor's office. They're just wrong.
What the heck is wrong with people nowadays?
Well, yeah. That's every age, I think.
And here's I think the number one. It's actually number 12 on this list.
All right.
Why did I come into this room?
Oh. So many times. Or like not just your phone, but like whatever it is that you had in your hand, you just had it in your hand a minute ago.
Yeah. What was I doing? I'm here for what?
What were we doing?
Yep.
Where were we?
Yep.
Oh yeah. And I'll be on my way to do a thing. That, and I'll say walking into a room to do something and doing everything in that room except the thing I walked in to do. Like I'll walk out to our fridge in the garage to, let's say, grab meat that was defrosting or something. I will walk out there. I'll put a box in my car. I'll go move a thing over here. I'll go grab a screwdriver. I'll come back in and I'll go, you didn't grab the meat. There was the one thing you went out to do. How many times have you said to me, hey, did you grab the that? Because that's where I just went to go grab was
And
the
you're
dot.
like, that's what I just went out there for.
How in the world?
Yeah.
It drives me up a wall. I'm like, that's the whole purpose
point.
of walking out there. How do I get so distracted so fast?
That's why I use my notes for groceries. Because if I don't check the grocery list, the thing I went in for will never get
bought.
Never get
no
bought.
chance. Absolutely.
And then I'll get all the way home and go, darn it.
Yeah, not at all. Yeah.
So yep. So I thought that was the ultimate.
That
80s
was.
page.
Yeah, that was
I always
great.
love them on Facebook. But yeah, I saw that yesterday. Went, yeah.
Okay, so I want to go back a little bit to the David Muir thing.
Yeah.
Because I didn't notice that Christine says, yes, it's on camera. When he turns around, you see the clothespin. So he got caught on camera where you see the clothespin. If you're out there covering a fire, I mean, come on, man. Like, let's keep it together. And and Rich says, if I complain, do I count as a rich person? Because I said rich people complaining. And he said for people over 50, what they say, the number one thing is get off my lawn, for sure.
Get off my lawn. Yes.
Yeah, that is a big one for people over 50.
Get off my lawn.
You know what's so funny though? I'm a complainer guy. I'm not a get off my lawn guy. I'm not either. I'm not a you can't walk on my lawn. Like,
No.
yeah, I grew up with that. So I think that's like not me, our next door neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
And I've told you, it's the one time that I like saw my mom snap on somebody, and we were all like, as kids, we were just like, because you never saw adults like argue or fight,
And you never saw, usually you didn't see adults kick adults off, but you'd see adults screaming at kids to get off a lawn. And it's like, they're kids, like just leave them alone.
Right.
They're not doing anything.
Yeah. Yeah. And my mom was just playing like wiffle ball with us or something like that on our front lawn. And the ball like went on the next door neighbor's lawn.
Mm-hmm.
And she came out and my mom just snapped, it's just like, your lawn's not so GD nice anyway. Yeah.
Those points when as a kid you're like,
yeah. No, she didn't. Yeah.
You go get them.
Yeah.
Now do the same to my third grade teacher.
Right.
I hate her.
We've been thinking the same thing. Yeah. Well, it's so funny.
Do you remember? I flipped out. I can remember like it's yesterday. So the tennis team at BBCHS, which is Bradley Bourbonnais Community High School. My daughter was a freshman, sophomore, something like that. And they were waiting for the bus to get there to go on some tennis trip. So the girls walked down the street and around the corner was a gas station.
Oh yeah.
And they the manager of the gas station kicked them out and told them no backpacks allowed while they were grabbing like goodies for the bus ride. And I couldn't believe it. And the company corporate would do nothing about it.
Right.
They said, we've had a problem with shoplifting. And I said, so does all the other places in America. Don't you dare. My daughter's money spends the same as anybody else's.
Right.
And so does her friends. Don't you dare do that. They don't even go to the gas station. They just happen to be that the bus was running late. So
right. Because it was right around the corner from school.
It was right around the corner from school. She goes, yeah, these kids. And I don't you these kids, my kid.
Yeah. All these kids, the kids all the time.
Oh, does that make me nuts?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the same thing with the marshals in Bourbonnais at one point. I remember Savannah would go and return something. No, we're not. We don't take it back. I go, okay. In the car, straight there. I go, okay. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Why did I have to go to the car and stop making dinner because you didn't take her return?
Right.
I sent her in to return for me.
But see, here's the difference though. You would take up that fight regularly.
Yeah.
If something was good. My mom was not that person.
Yeah.
So when she snapped, we were all just kind of like,
yeah,
like,
oh, no,
it was a neighborhood. Right. They were all very neighborly, and and our neighborhood growing up was different. Like, if you got yelled at by a mom down the block,
yeah,
you didn't go home and tell your mom, "Do you know Annie's mom yelled at me?" She'd be like, "Yeah, why did she yell at you? What were you doing? What were you doing? Yeah, the neighborhood watched out for each other.
Yeah,
so that one parent was telling another parent off
about
their lawn. Oh, I mean, to this day, I could burst out laughing.
But I don't pick fights. Like you kind of went, well, you'll do this on the regular.
I'm saying that you'll speak up. You'll yeah, I don't mean you're out looking for a fight. I'm saying you'll go and fight for what's right. because it's different. There's a difference between fighting for what's right and right fighting. So that's why I want to make sure that I'm phrasing that correctly.
Yeah.
No, but you're very outspoken. You always have been.
Yeah.
My mom was not.
Got it.
You know, I mean,
Got it.
Yeah, she would just keep quiet. You know, so yeah. So when she lost it, it was like, ooh, that was pretty cool. Yeah. So
I remember. Yeah, it's something that. Yeah. When we see our parents like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah. Yeah. I saw my dad like that one time, you know, where some guy yelled at us for riding our bikes in the street and then chased us down in his car. And it was, And so I obviously got off the street and I dropped my bike, ran in. Now, my dad used to work different shifts. So he was sitting in his chair watching TV.
As a Chicago police officer.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he always wore black socks to work because he had black shoes and black pants. And so he was sitting in shorts, t-shirt, and black socks. And I come running in going, this lunatic is just chasing me and Chris in the car, like telling us to get our bikes off the street. I've never seen my dad move so fast. My dad was a big guy. This is pre-heart stuff. So he was a big guy. Still is a big guy, but he was a big guy then. And up and out the door, you know, and what the, you know, well, they shouldn't be riding. That's not for you to back and forth. Yeah, and finally the guy just took off. Yeah, he just left. Turns out he lived like on the next block. Yeah. So anyway,
woo.
Yes, it was just those are two times that I remember my parents like go but those are the only two that stick out in my head, like where they were like, you know, and that's what I mean. I bet our kids could pick up 7 times or remember at least a handful of times where you've done that. That's so it was more in your nature to do that.
Yeah.
So Tim says, good day to you both. Have a great weekend. Same to you, Tim. Good day.
Good day,
Tim. All right, let's take our break.
That
for goodness
almost
sakes.
sounded
like tally ho.
It came close to a tally ho.
It did come close to a tally ho. So, all right, stick around. More fun to come in the 8:00 hour here, at least 8:00 Central Time, I should say.
Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer lets you easily compare direct rates from different insurance companies, so you can be confident you're getting the right one, even if it's not with Progressive. Way more confident than you were when you bought that TV in the parking lot. It just happened to not come in a box or include a remote. And when you finally managed to turn it on, all it displayed was the menu of Grumpy's Tacos. So use Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer and be confident you're getting insurance that's right for you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting rules for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Wow, you look amazing. What have you been doing?
I'm sure you've heard of Ozempic, Wegovy, and the other GLP-1 medications, right? Well, I found this great company called Zelfie. If you qualify, their providers can prescribe medications like Ozempic and Wegovy and other GLP-1 medications that are 80 to 90% less expensive, all 100% online.
I can get GLP-1 medications for 80 to 90% less and do it all online? No doctor's office or pharmacy?
Yes, Zelfie can provide semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and other expensive GLP-1s, but for 80 to 90% less and shipped directly to your door.
How do I get started with Zelfie?
Just send them a text.
Text IDEA to 200-300 to get started today with Zelfie. Get the same active ingredients in Wegovy or Ozempic, but for 80 to 90% less and 100% online. Don't wait. Text IDEA to 200-300 right now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text IDEA to 200-300. That's IDEA to 200-300. IDEA to 200-300.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
The city of Rensselaer will be expanding city water and sewer immediately beyond the interstate, located off Highway 114 in cooperation with the county. Commissioner President Reen Bontrager said the city provided an update.
Mayor Phillips and Bryce Black indicated that the engineering drawings are soon to be complete, and they're inching closer to the construction phase of getting those utilities to the other side of the interstate. So that project is ongoing, and I believe we anticipate that will be concluded at some point later on this year.
The complete interview with Commissioner Bontrager can be found on our websites at the news link and Newsmakers tab. We spoke with Sergeant Glenn Fifield, Public Information Officer for the Indiana State Police at the Lowell Post, about patrols that were conducted during the recent Christmas and New Year's holidays. And while Christmas was basically quiet, it was a different story for the end of 2024 and the beginning of 2025.
Every trooper that worked New Year's Eve arrested an impaired driver, and some of our troopers even arrested 2 impaired drivers. That's disappointing to hear. We're constantly preaching and get a safe ride home so that you don't drive impaired and risk not only your life, but an innocent person's life.
The Behind the Badge interview in its entirety can be heard Saturday at 7 on WLQI and Sunday at 8 on WRIN. You can also access the interview online at our websites at those same times and dates. Interested Hoosiers who wish to see all legislation proposed in this year's legislature may now do so by simply Googling Indiana Bills 2025. More information is now available at this site. You'll have the option to click on any legislator and choose all the bills proposed by your senator or representative. There's a brief description about what the bill will do if passed and signed into law. Or you can click on House and or Senate and see all the legislation proposed this year. Click on one or more bills and see what the bill is proposing. The Indiana General Assembly 2025 session will eventually tell you votes taken on each proposal in both the House and Senate and how your legislator voted on the proposal. Once again, Indiana Bills 2025. Winamac will be a location on Saturday for one of the mobile pantry visits from Food Finders. The Church of the Heartland will be the location at 890 North 14. This location is just outside the eastern town limits on the north side of Highway 14. The time will be 11 a.m. Eastern Time. This will be a drive-through event, but please do not arrive prior to 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time Saturday and remain in your vehicle at all times. Enjoy your weekend and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Saying goodbye to a loved one is never easy. In your time of sorrow, look to Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco to assist you and your family, offering funeral and memorial services ranging from traditional to uniquely innovative and personal, along with burial services, cremation options, and celebrations of life. Steinke Funeral Home offers complete care, allowing you to comfort your family while they take care of the details. If it's time to say goodbye to a loved one or you're pre-planning for your own service, call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
71-year-old Eugene Braun of Lake Village passed away on December 22nd. Services for Eugene Braun will be at St. Augusta Catholic Church in Lake Village, 11 a.m. today, with Father Michael McKinney officiating. Interment will be at the Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Kidney Foundation. 97-year-old MZ Zeke Ketchum of Wheatfield passed away on January 4th. Friends may call from 3 until 6 p.m. today at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for MZ Zeke Ketchum will be held at Boersma Funeral Home 6 o'clock this evening, including military rites. Interment will be at the Wheatfield Cemetery at a later date. Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Wheatfield American Legion number 406. 101-year-old Dean Putt of Rensselaer passed away on Wednesday, January 1st. Friends may call at the First Christian Church of Rensselaer on Saturday, January 11th, from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time. Funeral services for Dean Putt will be following immediately on that day at noon, with Marcia Smith Wood officiating. Interment will take place at Weston Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memorial contributions may be made to the First Christian Church of Rensselaer. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 58-year-old Randy Miller of Naples, Florida, formerly of Winamac, passed away on November the 11th. Graveside services for Randy Miller will take place at Winamac Cemetery on Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. A celebration of life will take place at the Winamac VFW on January the 11th from 2 until 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Memorial donations can be made to Conservation International in Randy Miller's name. Frayne Mortuary is assisting the family with local arrangements. 91-year-old Furman Walker of Rensselaer passed away on January 7th. Friends may call from 3 until 6 p.m. on Monday, January 13th at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Furman Walker will be held at Boersma Funeral Home 10 a.m. on Tuesday, January 14th, with Pastor Doug Griffith officiating. Interment will be in Memory Gardens, Rensselaer. Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements in lieu of flowers. Memorials may be made to the Wheatfield Pentecostal Church. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, snow with a high near 28. New snow accumulation of 1 to 3 inches. Tonight, a chance of snow before 9 p.m. Then a slight chance of snow after 2 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 18. Saturday, partly sunny with a high near 26. Saturday night, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 17. Sunday, a chance of snow showers and freezing rain afternoon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 31. Sunday night, a 30% chance of snow showers and freezing rain before midnight. Cloudy with a low around 15.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies are better than one.
Is it Friday yet?
Is it Friday? Yep, it's Friday.
My friends, it is Friday. Who is ready for the weekend?
So tell me, what are your plans for the weekend? But I'm going to party.
Who's ready to party?
Want to party?
Yes, I want to party.
If you want to party, have a party. I just want to go to a party.
Let's get this party started.
Now get ready for a wild ride.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here, having fun on a Friday morning. Hope you are too. Thanks for getting your day started with us here on the Q98 Gold, portions of which are brought to us by George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook. It's not just for the elderly. You know, they do outpatient rehab. They do workplace injury outpatient and rehab as well, therapy services, and they ensure that every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call 219-275-2531. Also want to mention our friends over at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Check out the movies that they've got there this weekend. How about Nosferatu, the Dracula story? Also,
good evening.
Also, Complete Unknown. That's the Bob Dylan story. Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Mufasa the Lion King, and Moana 2. All there this weekend at the Fountain Stone Theater. Download their app, and you could get your tickets right there online. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Our poll question today on a Food Fight Friday, asking you, which do you prefer, salsa or guacamole? Let's say you've got the salsa, you've got the guacamole there. Which bowl are you going towards first? 72% say salsa, 28% say guacamole. So salsa starting to run away with it there. Makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what we've got here. So there's been a lot of stories over the holidays about porch pirates, people grabbing packages, people taking packages that aren't theirs, trying to run off with them, which I don't understand that theft ring. I don't.
Yeah, I'm missing that whole thing because I don't know what
how do you know
the difference between pencils and a computer?
I mean, and we get so many packages. If you take something from our like porch, you could end up getting like felt, or you could you could get
we just got quartz cleaner
for our countertop. Like that's going to be your theft ring. You're going to sell.
Just ordered like
resell.
Those, screws.
Yeah, like screws for your Ring doorbell. Like just weird. So
by the way, we just before you're going on there, we have a huge shout out to Tony Rodriguez's son.
Oh,
Thaddeus Rodriguez. Happy 5th birthday.
Happy 5th birthday.
Yes. Big boy.
Yeah.
I like that name, Thaddeus.
Yeah.
That was my favorite character on All My Children, Tad.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Tad Martin.
I was just going to say, was it Tad Martin?
Yes.
That's how it sticks in my brain.
Tad Martin.
Yes.
Yep.
My mom, my grandmother, and my sister used to watch whatever soap that was. that had
All My Children.
All My Children, yes.
Mhm.
Used to watch All My Children and One Life to Live.
Yeah.
And my mom didn't watch General Hospital. And then
I didn't. I watched Guiding Light.
Oh, okay. My mom would only watch One Life to Live and what was the other one? All My Children. All My Children.
Yeah. And then actually, Harley, my youngest, is named after a character on Guiding Light.
Wow.
I loved the name Harley. She was like sassy and strong, and she was just no BS, and I loved the name, and it stuck with me till.
Well, so my mom would watch the 2 soap operas, so my sister got hooked on those as she got older. Then we went to Florida to visit my grandparents, and we used to go for a week in the summertime, not necessarily always with my parents. We would just go on a plane, and my parents would send us to my grandparents. And so my grandma watched General Hospital. She got my sister hooked on General Hospital while we were there, and that was it. She watched forever. She used to, even as an adult, she was taping them. Now I don't think they're on anymore.
I was about to say, did she tape them? Because we used to tape them every day.
She would tape them and watch them. Sometimes she'd watch them all on the weekends.
Over and then watch.
Well, sometimes she'd catch up on the weekend. You know, she didn't have time during the week. Yeah. So, Linda says, "Good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Looking forward to seeing you tonight. We're gonna try.
Might not make it.
Yeah. Right now, we're probably not gonna make it. We were really looking forward to the DeMott Chamber dinner tonight.
I'm going from here to get COVID tested. That's what I'm doing tonight.
Yeah, we're just. I'm feeling like I'm coming back to the land of the living, now today. So, yes, we're hoping to see you tonight as well. But as of right now, it doesn't look good.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like it's good. So, all right. So, talking about these porch pirates, this group of 4 decided we're not going to wait till it gets to the porch. Let's just go get it right at the source. In Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Broward Sheriff's Office deputies said they caught 4 men stealing packages from a FedEx facility in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. At the airport, of all places, which has recently suffered millions of dollars in theft. Deputies identified the quartet arrested Thursday. And according to the report, deputies from the agency's burglary apprehension team were surveilling the facility amid a rash of thefts totaling around $6 million. The report states that unknown suspects have been unlawfully entering and stealing electronic merchandise from docked trailers at the hub. I would just say, once it happened once, you don't have surveillance where you have all the important stuff. You're FedEx.
Well, and you don't have surveillance. It's the airport.
That seems weird to me, right?
Yeah, very weird. But I guess, sometimes have you seen, surveillance isn't clear enough to get, it's, grainy or you can't make stuff
Which I don't
out,
understand.
Which I don't understand.
Because we got our Ring doorbell and you make stuff out.
No,
you can get it with Ring. Then,
yeah.
Deputies said at 1:20 a.m. they saw a black Dodge Durango parked just north of the FedEx facility. Okay, again. Right. How are we not on top of just a big black truck parked out by the airport?
Right.
That seems weird to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good plan. So, authorities say they saw the Escalade with a black item obscuring the license plate, driving into the FedEx lot and canvassing the area before parking. Yeah, that's a lot of red flags there on that.
Yeah.
So, but thankfully they caught the guys. So yeah, we're in good shape there.
Wouldn't it be just better if everybody just worked? It's you put all this. You can't just, even if you're a stupid criminal, which you're a dumb criminal, right? You still have to get the van, plan the plans, just go to work.
Right.
Just go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Find what you love to do.
There's
and
no
do
shortcut.
it, but not stealing other people's stuff. What is wrong with you?
There's no shortcut.
And
guys.
then, yeah, that's why I always have a problem when it's oh, he got shot. That's overkill. I'm no, if you're committing a crime and you get shot, that's not overkill.
Stuff happens.
Right.
Right.
Don't be a bad guy.
There you go.
You can quote me. It's a Cheryl Touhyism.
Well, to quote Jim Carrey from the movie Liar, Liar, stop breaking the law, a-hole! Hospital.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Right.
He could not tell a lie. He could not tell a lie. Lynette says, the first time I heard the name Nicole was on General Hospital. Loved it and named my first child Nicole Marie. Look at that.
Yeah.
Everybody, all these kids getting named from
soap operas.
Yeah. It's funny because I'm Steve and my evil twin is Evitz. So, yeah. I don't know. Everybody always had an evil twin.
Evitz, and it's backwards. Okay. Yeah.
They're not all winners, kids. I try, but they're not all winners. It's
ridiculous.
Melody says, "Don't run." I'm guessing that's like meaning when you get shot, like don't run.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, but don't break the law in the first place.
Yeah.
And you're all set. Don't go into a FedEx place trying to rob it. See, we were watching, I don't know what we were watching over the holiday, but I saw that it was either Amazon or I think it was the Bears game on Amazon. That like the halftime show or the title was the title sponsor was JCPenney.
Yes.
And I was stunned by this.
Yeah.
I was like, is JCPenney still around? Like, is that a thing? Are we still going school shopping to get corduroys? Like JCPenney's? Is that a thing? Like, and it was like the JCPenney halftime show or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was blown away.
It was Thursday Night Football or something on Prime.
That was when the Bears played
Green Bay?
No,
That
the
was
Vikings,
just
I
this week.
think.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was when the Bears were on during our break. It was the day after Christmas. And I was stunned. I'm like, JCPenney sponsors football? Like, are they around? Do they still do stuff? Well, I just see a story here. JCPenney is merging with the company that owns, and it says the remains of, I didn't know, like maybe parts of it are gone already, Forever 21 and Brooks Brothers. Do you remember Brooks Brothers used to be a big deal?
Yeah, but Forever 21?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay.
So maybe JCPenney is trying to build? That's kind of wild to me. I was like, what?
I thought Forever 21 went under.
Well, it says the remains of Forever 21. That's why I'm not sure if that means like they filed bankruptcy and then like someone bought like what was left. I don't know how that works.
Interesting.
Because just like Bed Bath & Beyond now is now a website, right? But they still exist.
It's only website.
Yeah, but they still exist. JCPenney is merging with a company that owns a number of other bankrupt clothes stores. Okay, so some company must have bought all these bankrupt clothes stores, and now JCPenney is buying that whole company.
Okay. Doesn't seem like a good idea. I don't know.
But maybe it is. Maybe it's just on their own. Each store can't make it. But under the JCPenney umbrella, if you can find those clothes in JCPenney, maybe it adds to what they're doing. I don't know.
All right.
I thought JCPenney was on its way towards bankruptcy.
That's
so what did I know?
Yeah.
JCPenney is merging with a company that owns a number of other once bankrupt clothes stores, including Forever 21 and Brooks Brothers, to form a new company that will hold significant sway over the future of America's malls. Is there a future of America's malls? The 123-year-old department store chain anchors the new company, a joint venture with Spark Group, which owns Lucky Brand, Eddie Bauer, Nautica, and Aeropostale. The merger will form a new company called Catalyst Brands, representing a gamble that combining the beleaguered brands will create a new powerhouse of mall staples that also happen to have America's largest mall operators as major financial backers. Catalyst represents a new chapter for JCPenney, the historic chain that filed for bankruptcy in the height of the pandemic in 2020. That wasn't crazy.
Okay, aren't malls going out of business?
So JCPenney was bought by mall owner Simon Property Group and real estate developer Brookfield
in
a $1.75 billion deal. Wow. To buy JCPenney?
Wow.
Meanwhile, Spark Group, which is also financially backed by Simon, has grown its portfolio of brands that have exited bankruptcy and are in the midst of being revitalized. Combining JCPenney and the other companies allows synergies to be strengthened through cost reduction, cross-marketing activities, and talent sharing. Wow. It says here, malls have been facing significant problems from store closings and reduced foot traffic since before the pandemic. That's why Simon and Brookfield have made investments in the bankrupt stores, trying to keep them open. So this is all kind of, it's a lot of money to spend on what I would call a last-ditch effort to try and keep the malls open.
Well, yeah.
But good luck.
I do love a good outdoor mall. I don't know.
When was the last time you were at one, though?
When I go on vacation. That's the only time I really shop in a mall.
Yeah. I haven't been to a mall in
and I got to tell you,
at least a decade.
What scared me was when there was a shooting at Orland Park.
Yeah.
At Orland Mall. Then I was like, okay. No.
Yeah, it's got to be at least a decade since I've been to a mall. I haven't been to any of them. Kind of forgot to put us on video that time. Sorry.
Well,
guys.
you come with me. You go when we go on vacation. You've been to like the mall in North Carolina, the outdoor mall.
Okay, I guess. Yeah,
Harley
that's true. Like an outlet mall.
16 was the outlet mall.
I guess I think of an outlet mall as different, but like an indoor mall, like I won't go to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or not that I won't. I just haven't.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to it. If I got to go buy something in there, and it's fine with me. Listen, I like a good Spencer's Gifts and than the next guy.
Is that even still around?
Or a Toxic 40, or what's the store that I used to like that had all the Batman stuff that I had to put earplugs in to go into? You're too young, get out. I think that was the name of it.
Yeah, I forget.
But they always had good Batman stuff.
But they had great collectible stuff.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Batman, Star Wars.
Do you remember we'd go deaf in there?
Yeah. What was it called? It was like Tonic or Toxic or.
Okay. I don't know, but it's going to hurt my brain.
Hot Topic.
Toxic.
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 Now you know how I felt in there. Yeah. Oh my. Mel says I walk the Gurney Mill Mall every other day. So
well, we would do that on vacay, but
yeah,
like they took out all of our favorite stores. It seemed like we walked that. When did we do that last? Like
what, Gurney?
7 years ago? Something.
When we would go up north.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right, let's take a break. We come back. It's time for the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day. Stick around.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
My husband and I love an exciting adventure, especially in a stylish SUV. The first ever Nissan Rogue Rock Creek is meant to be shown off with its all-terrain tires for rocky trails and snowy roads. Its tubular roof rack for hauling gear, and its rugged flair that stands out off-road. Adventure calls in the first ever Nissan Rogue Rock Creek. Head to nissanusa.com to see it today. Intelligent all-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions. Cargo and load capacity limited by weight and distribution. Always secure cargo. Heavy loading of the vehicle with cargo, especially on the roof, will affect the handling and stability of the vehicle.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
What are you guys doing up so early?
I'm listening to a dumb nonsense radio show.
Oh, that radio show.
No, actually, it's my favorite too.
We have standards.
Incredibly low standards.
Good thing it's Friday.
Today is Friday.
Oh, thank God, Friday, TGIF.
Thank God it's TGIF. Let's start this weekend. It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville, Stephen Show with you. Good morning. Hope your Friday's off to a good start. Head into the weekend. Sounds like it's going to be a snowy weekend.
Yeah. So be careful, because I know tomorrow is supposed to be or maybe it's Sunday, is supposed to be a freezing rain. That's never a good scene.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay inside. I'm gonna stay inside. That sounds good with you. I'm not gonna go anywhere.
I'm going to get better, because this is...
Get better!
I'm tired of this Narishkeit.
I have a feeling mine was more of a 24-hour thing. Whatever it was. Because
You're coming alive?
Now I want to eat.
Oh,
I feel empty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Portion of the show is brought to us by our friends over at Jasper County Community Services. Visit Jasper County Community Services on Facebook to find out some of the great things that they're doing for folks in Jasper County for 55 and older. Now, we've got some things coming up, okay? So next week, Monday, the rubber ducky game. Race rubber ducks around, okay, for a chance to win prizes. Tuesday, you got bingo. This is all at the Rensselaer Senior Center, okay, on Leopold Street. So you got bingo on Tuesday, okay? Then Wednesday, you have hat bingo. Celebrate National Hat Day. Bring in a new hat of any kind, and they'll play as many bingo games as they have participants.
Fun.
So people will win hats. Then Friday, they're playing Wheel of Fortune at the Rensselaer Senior Center. Friday at noon, let's play. Come spin the wheel and guess the letters to learn the phrase. That could be a lot of fun. So that's just next week.
Right.
At the Rensselaer Senior Center. They do great things also at the Fozzie Center. So check all that out online. Their Facebook page really will tell you a lot about what they have going on. You can see their calendar and things like that.
They have lots of resources, like more than just fun, more than just meals. You know?
Yeah, good stuff. So, all right, time for the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's Dumb Criminal comes to us from Florida. It's been a while since we returned to Florida with our Dumb Criminal. And this is not just a dumb criminal, but a really weird criminal, okay?
Okay.
Police in Polk County, Florida, are on the lookout for a man and a woman who stole around $500 worth of cleaning supplies from a Family Dollar store last month. Can I just say...
That's a lot of money in cleaning supplies. Like, how did they smuggle that out?
Well, not only that.
How do these people do this kind of stuff?
When you're a thief who targets dollar stores? What? How low are your standards? And I'm not knocking the dollar store. I will go and save a buck at dollar store. I've been watching. I started seeing this guy on videos.
Yeah.
And he shows you. He goes and shows you the same things you can get on Amazon and other stores.
In the dollar
go
store?
get them at the dollar store.
Ooh.
It's really cool to see. Like,
Mm-hmm.
ooh, look at how much you can save on that. It's a fun. And he does a bunch of videos. He's got a whole channel on it. So I'm not knocking the dollar store. I'm just saying you're taking a chance on going to prison. You're risking it on something from the dollar store?
Right, for a profit of 50 cents.
Yes. Right. What are you doing with all these things?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm in my head. I'm like, a bottle of Windex is what? $4.75?
And can I just
How many
say,
bottles for how are you even doing that? And then I don't know about you, but they always leak. So I'd be covered in like foam and stuff.
listen, I'm going to share something with you guys in the middle of Dumb Criminal. Okay.
I smell like Fabuloso, which is not a bad thing.
I like
actually.
Fabuloso. Yes. It smells like that every time Becky comes to clean. So,
yes.
Okay. So I'm going to do this right in the middle of Dumb Criminal. I'm going to tell you guys, you would be criminals or people that need extra money. Okay. Follow Gary Vaynerchuk on Facebook or YouTube or TikTok.
Yes.
Scroll through and find his videos on flipping things. You can regularly go to places like Marshall's or TJ Maxx or Ross. You can scan the barcode and you can see what it's selling for on eBay and or Amazon. You can buy them cheaper at Marshall's and sell them for more on Amazon, and you will make extra money.
Wow.
There are lots of people out there doing it, and it works. So don't go and steal things from the dollar store.
Right.
Just
Don't
do a little
steal.
extra work.
Right.
Yep. Mel says they're not dollar stores, they're $35 stores. Some of them are more than $1, and I forget what it is.
Five Below or
well, but I forget what it is. There's some that are like whatever it is, it's like one of them, and I don't want to say the wrong one, but either Dollar General or Dollar Tree. One of them, everything is $1. One of them, everything is just cheap and not $1. I forget what it is, but none of that is why you called. You called because you wanted to know who the dumb criminal was. Well, while the guy was running around the store collecting cleaning supplies in his cart, why are you laughing at me?
Because this is the longest.
It's the first time I ever got through the whole song.
The whole song. That's what I was thinking.
The whole song. Yeah, we almost have to start over again. No, I'm not ready.
And
to
he
rock.
goes through.
Yeah.
We're talking about your mama. You're talking about your
know.
dada. You're talking about your
I never knew the song had all those lyrics in it until I started doing Dumb Criminal.
You're talking about your baba.
Right. Right. It's like
we ran out of
shark dark they've got everybody in the family there. Yes, it's the entire family is there on the bad boys.
Right.
Yeah. We arrest everybody in your family if you're a bad boy. All right. So it's the first time I ever made it through the whole song. All right. So while the guy was running around the store putting cleaning supplies into his cart, the woman distracted staff by going to the bathroom on the floor of the store.
Oh, come on. Those poor employees. You're not paid for that.
Right.
I'd be like, ugh.
There aren't any details, but thankfully,
ew.
The police are referring to them as Mr. Clean and Miss Dookie. You gotta love cops with a sense of humor. By the way, there is footage of them on the store's surveillance camera, so the police will probably track them down very soon. Protect yourself and your business with security cameras, and you can do that with Precision Security. Hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. Call 219-866-7171. Get your store, your business, your home protected with surveillance. That's Precision Security, the locksmith you need. He's the premier locksmith in this area. Mike will take care of you, get you all set up. Hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. 219-866-7171. Visit pgr.glass. Go and like Precision Security on Facebook as well. That's Precision Security in Rensselaer.
What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now giving no break. Police now giving no break.
See, I don't even know what the lyrics are. Please not give me a break, I think was something about that. But I never knew there was all these lyrics. I just remember it from the show Cops. Yeah, that's all I remember. Absolutely. But I know they had it on Cops, but they never went that far with it.
Never.
No.
I couldn't get past for the come for you. That's
right.
This is it. Not your mama and your papa and your
Yeah. And I feel like we end at the same time every day, like except for today.
No.
Like here it comes. There'll be other people that join in. No? Maybe not.
No, you got past the.
Oh, did I get past your mama and your papa? Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, good luck to all of them.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, snow with a high near 28. New snow accumulation of 1 to 3 inches. Tonight, a chance of snow before 9 p.m. Then a slight chance of snow after 2 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 18. Saturday, partly sunny with a high near 26. Saturday night, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 17. Sunday, a chance of snow showers and freezing rain afternoon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 31. Sunday night, a 30% chance of snow showers and freezing rain before midnight. Cloudy with a low around 15.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table, good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
Head to Another Season in DeMott to find unique gifts for friends, family, and more. You may even find a little something for you, like I always do. At Another Season, you'll find Duke Cannon products for men and Capri Blue and Swan Creek candles to make your home smell amazing. The new patch bar is a great way to show off your personal style. Grab patches for things like hats, jackets, and koozies. They'll get all those patches put on your items right there in the store. Explore their gourmet selection of charcuterie essentials for that next get-together. No time to water your flowers? No problem with Forever Flowers. And they don't die.
Need a gift for any reason? Head to Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive updates and inspiration.
15% off everything you can fit inside the bag is back at Menards. Make painting easier by using a one-coat product. Grand Distinction is an interior paint and primer in one that will give your home a fresh, updated look. Right now, get 15% off Pittsburgh products and all the painting supplies you can fit inside the bag through January 12th. See store for complete details. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com.
Save big money at Menards.
Go steer crazy with Ag Leader. From November 1st to December 31st, trade in your old steering system and receive up to $5,000 off a complete auto steer package, which includes the new In-Command Go 16 display. Act now and you'll also receive 50% off a Turn Path Unlock. Contact Peterson Ag Service, your local Ag Leader dealer at 765-314-3276, or stop by and see us in Remington to learn more about your trade-in options.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Rock me. Q 97.7 FM WLQI. Touhyville. 2 Tuohys. That's a lot of Tui.
What day is today? Friday.
Wake up time!
Back off, all right?
You back off!
Boy, you act grumpy in the morning.
Why are you so grumpy, grouchy? Why are you so grumpy? Come on!
You know why.
I am so stressed out.
Seriously stressed out here. I worked hard all week.
Relax, it's almost the weekend.
Now it's time to let loose.
Oh, good.
We'll start with radio.
Oh, radio. It's free. It's free?
In that case,
Let's do this.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. It is Friday. Made it through another fine week. Wayne says, good morning, Stephen Show. Good morning to you, Wayne. Thank you for stopping by this morning. We appreciate it. Mel says, no, it's the $35 store. She said, because that's what I spend when I go there. I never spend.
Oh, the dock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't go and just spend $1. But, honestly, I'm never disappointed when I go to the dollar store.
Mm-mm.
It's the only thing for me that I bought once at the dollar store that didn't do it for me was napkins. It was just they were just too thin for me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I'm always happy. That's what I got. Like the buckets for our candy when we went to at Halloween. That's what I grabbed. So, all right, let's see what's going on here in the world. I don't agree with this, but it's according to a new study, so we'll see.
Okay.
I guess other people do feel this way. I don't. It's never bothered me. A new study says that both husbands and wives are happier if the man is the breadwinner of the family. Women making more results in higher risk of mental health issues for both, but men are especially sad about it. Now, I'm guessing, because I've worked in radio my whole life, I've always been the one who makes less than anyone I've ever dealt with.
What is this poll from 1976?
Well, but I think what it goes to show is there's still that feeling. Like we're not enough generations out of
it yet.
That you still have that feeling of I'm the man, I should be taking care of things financially.
Okay.
So because I think there still is that feeling in a lot of ways. It literally says here that it makes men sad. It doesn't make me sad.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't. I think it's just, to me, and maybe it's just the way that I won't even say that it was. It's the way I perceived it growing up. Because my dad was, until I was a little bit older, I mean, my mom stayed home, then she temped, then she went back to work full time. I just always saw it as a team thing.
Yeah.
Like that's just the way I perceived it with my parents.
Yeah.
That there's things that each of them did, and that's how it worked out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think my dad's dream was to be a cop. I think he came back from Vietnam, tried a few different jobs. And at that time, if you're going to have a family, if you're going to have money for insurance and things like that, that's the job you went and did. That's what a lot of vets did when they came back. I think he worked for a short time. He used to deliver Canfield's pop. He used to have bottles of pop delivered to your house in like wooden crates.
Yeah,
he did that for a short time. Like, but he was a police officer before he met my mom.
Yeah.
Like when he still lived at home. So,
I mean, here's the thing. It's when you work and you have children, especially young children, there's deadlines. Everyone wants a piece of you. It's a delicate balance. Let's,
Yeah.
And I guess for me, mental health wise, I loved working, which I feel made me better with my children.
Right.
The only thing that would snafu is like the kids get sick or daycare is not available or, and then I'd panic. But then I had my mom,
Right.
So, yeah.
But this is before you and I were together, I'm saying.
Right.
So,
yeah.
But once we were together, like, you've always made more money than me. Like, but I don't think that's a reflection on anything. Like, I think it's just life,
I don't either. I don't know. It's just put the money in the pot and God willing, everything gets taken care of with a little extra for vacays or fun stuff and call it a day.
Yeah. I mean, I just,
did you ever feel like I acted like you were less than because of that or anything?
No.
To you?
No.
Okay. Were you sad about it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm just wondering because that's what they're saying.
Yeah, I never really tied my worth, and this is going to sound silly. I never tied my worth into what I made. Like, even though it is, like, I mean, it's technically, but
no. Okay, I guess. Yeah. No.
Yeah. But I never tied my worth into that.
That's not what your worth is. Yeah.
So that said, though, like you said about some of these other things that we do, where are they studying this? Where is this study being done?
Yeah.
It says here, wealthy wife, unhappy life. Men are sadder than their wives when their wives earn more money than them, study finds.
I mean, did
so
you
I want to
care
know.
In your heart? Did you care? Be
No.
honest. Okay.
No, I don't.
I mean, that's how we did everything. Like, so, yeah.
Right. I don't care what other people make outside of my house either.
Right.
Like,
me neither.
Make what you make.
Right.
Like, that's great.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and make what I can make.
Yeah.
In their study, the team analyzed the incomes and mental health of heterosexual couples in Sweden. Okay. Well, then what do I care? There they lost me. But it's a whole other side of the world. I don't know what people are thinking in Sweden. I don't know, but so the women buy the wooden shoes? Is that the?
I think they give father time off for newborns.
See? So there you go.
Yeah.
Says here, from Taylor Swift to Nicole Kidman, many high-profile female celebrities earn more than their partners. Yeah. I don't know how to tell you this. It's 2024, 2025. It switched over.
And honestly, we're not even paid equally. If we were paid equally, that number would jump.
Yeah, I don't see it being a thing anymore.
Being paid equally?
No, the idea that whether or not a woman's paid more than
a guy.
Like,
yeah,
if you have two different jobs,
right,
and he makes less than,
Well, and I don't think anymore that there's defined roles, meaning if you're a dad and you want to stay home while I work, go ahead.
Well, and when you're going to bring up,
or go, if you want to cook dinner, I mean, like you and I kind of look at it depending on our day. Whoever's home first usually goes, "Are you in the mood for this? I was thinking this. What do we want to eat for dinner? Do you want to pick up? Do you want to stop at Strax?" What? So
well, it depends on the meal. There's certain meals that you cook. There's certain meals that I cook, like things like the actual food. Like, oh, I know how to do this. I like to do this. I can do this. Oh, you know this one better. You know this recipe better. But when you're bringing up people like Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban or Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, I'm positive none of those four people ever look at the price at the store if they even go to stores anymore.
Right.
None of them are shopping at the dollar store. That's what I'm saying. They're not stopping by the dollar store anytime soon. Julie says, "Good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Have a wonderful day." You too, Julie. I appreciate you stopping in. Dollar Tree now is $1.25, and up and now some things are up to $5 and $10 also. So I don't know what the actual store plan is for dollar stores and things. Like, is it that things are cheaper? Are they smaller amounts? Are they knockoffs? I mean, I don't really even know, because you see brand names there.
Yeah.
So I don't really understand that whole thing.
Getting back to the whole male, female.
Oh, yeah.
role thing.
Sorry, I thought we were done.
I do think that it's an agreement between two people. So there are people, let's say, that, believe that they're going to work and want their woman, if you will, to be at home and have babies and stay there and mother and nurture and all that stuff. And that's fine if that's the agreement. The problem comes in when you date, when you're googly eyed and you don't talk about such things. And then all of a sudden it's, I don't want you working. Well, you're not making enough money, that you've got to realize like who you're dealing with and be honest, take the delicious glasses off and then just get to the nitty gritty of it.
Well, yeah.
But that goes for me too. Cause I still sit here. There are times where when I think about us and how we get along and everything like that, I dated a guy who was going through a divorce, and I did not know when I had first become a Christian, I did not know that was considered, because if his divorce isn't final, that's considered adultery. Like I was like, that's not adultery. I mean, I know what adultery is. Didn't think that was adultery. Anyway, we got spanked on it and the church broke us up and whatever. I was sure he was the guy for me. One Sunday morning, I overheard a conversation between him and his soon-to-be ex-wife, which they had been going through divorce for like 3-4 years. I mean, this was like not new to them, right? When he realized one of his kids didn't have her dress shoes in the sleepover bag. And he said some wicked thing, which I can't even repeat on, you know what I mean? And I shuddered because here I have my ex over on Christmas. He sleeps on the couch so that we all get to benefit from the kids going cuckoo when Santa comes and all the rest of it. And I just for a split second went, this is never going to work out because this is not who you're dealing with. But I just went, nah, you can't do the nah. Like you can't do the nah. The minute he called his ex-wife this word to one of his kids and threatened child support in that conversation, I should have known, like, okay, you got your sign or whatever it is, you're done. Like, because you can't be equally yoked with a person like that. But for you and I mean, if you won the $1 million lotto ticket tomorrow, it wouldn't matter to you. We would just pay off the station, right. And then we'd go, okay, all those things we've wanted to do and we're, we can't save for because we got another bunch of stuff we're saving for. Now you can do it.
Right.
Like that would pretty much be our conversation. I wouldn't be like, oh, he's going to run off with a 21-year-old or, oh, he's going to, I don't know what, go buy a 2-seater car that he never lets me drive. I don't know, but it's not.
I'm too tired to keep up with a 56-year-old. So
that's why you buy a sports car. Right. They've got the horsepower in the car.
I can't keep up with anybody.
But you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying all that is, I don't want to say researchable, but that's what dating is the research. Right. You're doing the research.
No, I get it. And
if someone ever said to me, woman, you can't, you won't be able to work or go up and change, your slit is too high. I mean, I mean, that's game over.
Yeah.
As much as I love you.
I have struggled with that though in my life a couple of times, where seeing how someone treats other people and I go red flag, and then I go, well, it's not how they act towards me. And I keep going with that. You know what I mean?
Yikes.
And it's bit me in the backside,
Yeah.
So Mel says the money stuff isn't important until the divorce. It's not important who makes what, and
Yeah.
But you know what? That goes both ways.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of times that divorce happens and the man has made tons of money, and I mean, when you look at the Hollywood divorces and things, and it's like, well, she has to get paid this much alimony because she's used to that lifestyle,
right. You do have to be objective with it.
Yeah.
Like we didn't need mediation to figure out you're taking the couch and I'm taking the this, and because we never weaponized everything. No, your favorite armchair is mine because my paycheck went to buy it. You haven't sat in the thing. Like, what are you fighting for? You don't care about the armchair. What are you doing?
That's what happens with a lot of people.
And
it's very contentious.
You're going to lose some stuff, and it's stuff. So
yeah. So anyway, that's going to do it for us over on 98 Gold WIBN. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us from Lafayette to Kankakee, all over Northwest Indiana and parts of Illinois. We appreciate you guys spending your morning with us. We're going to take a break on WLQI. When we come back, it is pizza quiz time, and we will end on a high note. Stick around for that.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Gladspa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Gladspa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Gladspa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Gladspa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Gladspa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at gladspapharmacy.com. Gladspa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Steve's Specialized Services is your home for bad boy mowers like the Rogue and Rebel X. Start your adventure and explore with an attitude with the Bandits. Single and crew cabs available. Stop in now and try them out. Incredible prices, plus up to $1,000 off select models right now with easy financing available. Steve Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Like them on Facebook or visit stevesspecialized.com.
At SP19 American Kitchen at Sandy Pines Golf Course in DeMont, we specialize in American comfort food. Whether you're starting your day with us and enjoying a hearty breakfast, unwinding after a long day at work, or stopping by to catch a game on one of our mini TVs, you'll always find something on the menu that will hit the spot. Don't be a stranger. Make your plans to join us soon at SP19 American Kitchen at Sandy Pines Golf Course, 231 DeMont. We can't wait to see you.
If you were to unexpectedly pass away, would your family know how you wanted to be remembered and completely agree on how to honor your memory? At Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer, Morocco, we know that differing opinions among family members can cause avoidable conflict and stress. When you pre-plan your funeral at Steinke Funeral Home, your family will know exactly what kind of funeral you want and how you want to be remembered. Call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. 97.7 The Q.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer. Here's Russ Martin.
The city of Rensselaer will be expanding city water and sewer immediately beyond the interstate, located off Highway 114, in cooperation with the county. Commissioner President Breen Bontrager said the city provided an update.
Mayor Phillips and Bryce Black indicated that the engineering drawings are soon to be complete, and they're inching closer to the...
71-year-old Eugene Braun of Lake Village passed away on December 22nd. Services for Eugene Braun will be at St. Augusta Catholic Church in Lake Village, 11 a.m. today, with Father Michael McKinney officiating. Interment will be at the Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Kidney Foundation. 97-year-old MZ Zeke Ketchum of Wheatfield passed away on January 4th. Friends may call from 3 until 6 p.m. today at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for MZ Zeke Ketchum will be held at Boersma Funeral Home 6 o'clock this evening, including military rites. Interment will be at the Wheatfield Cemetery at a later date. Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Wheatfield American Legion number 406. 101-year-old Dean Putt of Rensselaer passed away on Wednesday, January 1st. Friends may call at the First Christian Church of Rensselaer on Saturday, January 11th, from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time. Funeral services for Dean Putt will be following immediately on that day at noon, with Marcia Smith Wood officiating. Interment will take place at Weston Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memorial contributions may be made to the First Christian Church of Rensselaer. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 58-year-old Randy Miller of Naples, Florida, formerly of Winnemac, passed away on November the 11th. Graveside services for Randy Miller will take place at Winnemac Cemetery on Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. A celebration of life will take place at the Winnemac VFW on January the 11th from 2 until 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Memorial donations can be made to Conservation International in Randy Miller's name. Frayne Mortuary is assisting the family with local arrangements. 91-year-old Furman Walker of Rensselaer passed away on January 7th. Friends may call from 3 until 6 p.m. on Monday, January 13th at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Furman Walker will be held at Boersma Funeral Home 10 a.m. on Tuesday, January 14th, with Pastor Doug Griffith officiating. Interment will be in Memory Gardens, Rensselaer. Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Wheatfield Pentecostal Church. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by George Ade Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, snow with a high near 28. New snow accumulation of 1 to 3 inches. Tonight, a chance of snow before 9 p.m. Then a slight chance of snow after 2 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 18. Saturday, partly sunny with a high near 26. Saturday night, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 17. Sunday, a chance of snow showers and freezing rain afternoon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 31. Sunday night, a 30% chance of snow showers and freezing rain before midnight. Cloudy with a low around 15.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're call number 7. Who's this?
Rich.
Rich, how are you, bud?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Good. Did you have a nice Christmas and New Year?
Yes, I did. How about yourself?
We
you guys
did.
Have a good Christmas and New Year?
Yes, we did. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can get you a pizza. Okay, Rich?
Okay.
All right. So on this date give me a second. I just lost it here. On this date in 1984, 41 years ago.
Oh.
The very first Where's the Beef commercial aired. What restaurant was that
Where's
slogan for? Was it for McDonald's, Wendy's, or Burger King? Whose commercial had Where's the Beef? Was it McDonald's, Wendy's, or Burger King?
I'm going to have to go with Wendy's.
That is correct. Yeah.
Thanks to you, since I've been doing this, okay, in the morning, we've never had a full week of winners, and you just did.
Oh, my goodness. That is
so funny. Everybody won the quiz this week.
Yes. Cheryl's very happy about
Love
that.
it.
All right. Well, Rich, I know we have your info.
Let me get it so that it's in here.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on a second, and we'll talk to you off the air. So that's how we do the pizza quiz.
Woo-hoo.
And we'll play again tomorrow. Or no, not tomorrow.
No,
Monday.
we won't.
Monday, right around this time.
Winners and families of winners on the pizza.
Thanks, Honey Bear.
Because remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
All righty. Welcome back to Touhyville. Getting ready to wrap things up for this fine, fun day. Somebody said the news was cut off by funeral arrangements. I'm just looking. I don't know what. There was some kind of weird glitch in the computer. It jumped. I'm just looking to see what happened. So sorry about that. Must have been because I wasn't even like watching it. Like it just kind of happened while I was getting the pizza quiz question together. So it says it just must have been a weird computer glitch.
Wigged out.
Sorry about that. Just a weird oops there. Mel says, love you guys. Cindy says, have a great weekend, you two. Love your show. Makes my mornings. Thank you both so much.
Yeah,
Can I just tell you that like at any time, just the fact that you guys listen and hang out with us, it makes our day every single day. Absolutely does. Like we cherish it and are so grateful that we get to do this. So thank you so much. We appreciate it. So, all right. And with that, we will end on a high note.
All right. Today's high note is author unknown, but it was on Elliott Counseling. It's impossible, said pride. It's risky, said experience. It's pointless, said reason. Give it a try, whispered the heart.
I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, very nice. All right. Well, if you missed any of the shows this week, we put them all up as a podcast on Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcast, station website, on our apps, on the Q and 98 Gold apps. And, of course, you can always check us out on video. You can watch the whole shows anytime you want on Facebook and on YouTube. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. And now we're on TikTok as well. So check that out. Just look for Touhyville. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the shows this week as much as we enjoyed doing them. Have a phenomenal weekend. Be safe out there. Going to see some snow. Looks like we're seeing some snow already on the roads.
Yeah.
So be safe. And we want you all back with us on Monday. Take care.
You're looking for trouble, pal?
Classic rock.
Let's rock and roll.